106.5 Jack FM presents the John King Coaches Show. Brought to you by Peters Chevrolet Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat.
Good evening, high school football fans. Harlan, the sports guy, here along with Pigskin Bob for the John King Coaches Show, presented by Peters Chevrolet Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat and Buick.
Buick, I told you.
Buick in Longview. Do you know they sell Buicks over there, Coach?
I do now.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Your Longview dealership for Buicks, and a lot of golfers drive Buicks.
That they do,
that?
yeah.
You watch a golf tournament? I'm sure you watch a lot of golf on Sunday.
No, I don't.
Well, when we're watching golf, you see a lot of Buick ads. So I think the golfers drive, and we got a lot of Lobo fans that are golfers.
Right.
Well, I guess Buick's a sponsor of the PGA Tour then.
You've hit the ball. I've seen you.
I've hacked at it.
Yeah.
I'm much of the golfer.
One time we went to play golf. We played with you in a tournament. It was a charity deal, and you showed up, and you're like, guys, I can't. Y'all are gonna have to. I'll just ride with y'all. I don't even think you putted because you had fallen
and you were hurt,
and you had a bruise the size of Vermont on your hip and thigh. Tell that story.
No, I will not.
Well, I just told it all. What'd you fall on?
Who knows?
Well, you slipped. I think it was in the locker room. You slipped. The floors were wet or something, and it was.
That was coming down the stairs.
Yes, there was something about stairs.
Yes, and the stairs were wet. They'd just been up there mopping, and I hit it, and I hit it cheek first.
But you're a man. You showed up for the golf match because it was important.
Important to you guys, so I was
Thank
there.
you.
And I try to forget that, but y'all have to bring that up.
And you were nice enough to show us the bruise.
Which I could have gone without seeing. I was going
every time I blink, I see it.
I can't unsee it.
Scarred you for life.
That's right. Well, congratulations. John King here, and thank you to Peters. And let's get on with the proceedings here. We got a big one to talk about, and we'll get to that one in a minute. But big win last week for the Lobos, and took care of business, no problem, 56-0.
Well, we did what we were supposed to do. That's what I told the kids. The week before, we jumped out to a 14-0 lead, and we let the team get back in the game. We felt like if we could get to a commanding lead, then we could make it a lot easier on ourselves. And we did it, and then, did it convincingly, and we emptied the bench and got all the kids in the game. So it was nice to go to 2-0.
You were concerned early on about were you going to be able to contain the quarterback?
Yeah, he was the weapon.
Who was doing their job to make that happen?
All 11 guys. I mean, they played him at quarterback, played him at running back, put him at receiver. You just had to be able to identify where he was, and we knew they were going to try to get the ball to him. And people had a hard time tackling him. And I thought our defense did a good job of leveraging the play. We came away with several turnovers, and then offensively we made some big plays. So it was just a great team win and what you're supposed to do in a game like that.
We talked off the air, and I want to echo that here during the interview, is the scariest score for a coach is 14-0, isn't it?
To me it is. 14-0. That's what, I always think about our soccer coach, James Wright, says 2-0 is the worst score in soccer. Well, 14-0 is a bad score in football.
Listen to you with the 2-0.
Yeah. I watch more soccer than I do golf. How about that?
You don't feel comfortable until you're 40 points up.
It's just been the momentum swings in football. I mean, I've been in some of those games. You're up 3 scores. The next thing you know, a team scores, onside kicks, gets the ball. They got momentum.
Seen
it's a 1-score game. And there's certain times where you do finally, take a deep breath, say, hey, this one's over. But, it's that ball bounces funny ways. And, I always respect our opponent and the situation and the spot we're in the game to know when you can sub, when you can't, when it's time to attack or when it's time to run clock. So I mean, there's a lot of things you got to figure in. And
right, because you want to try and get. Let me jump in. You want to try and get some other kids some playing time if the game's in hand.
You do, and then you got to figure in tiebreaker when you district. For us, 15 points is our tiebreaker. So I mean, you're up 21 points, and then you all of a sudden put some guys in there and they give up a score, and that 1 point, you may not think about it, but it does matter with playoff seedings. It matters with getting a home field game. It came into play last year, and we're going to try our best to get 15, and that's important to us.
To folks who don't know exactly what you just said, the districts all set rules because if there's a 3-way tie and A beat B, B beat C, and C beat A, okay, well then we go to the point differential. But we don't want to encourage teams to put up 88 points on someone, so we cap it at 15. I think a lot of districts do 17. Every district agrees on a number. Yeah. So as long as it's 15, then whether you beat them by 15, 16, or 100, it only counts as 15 in the tiebreaker situation.
It's the max points you can get. Yep.
So you don't want to give up a late touchdown against the threes that doesn't mean anything, and now you only won by 14. Everybody feels good. Now you get the third seed because the other two smoked those guys by 15. Mm-hmm. Or by more than 15,
That's
and
right.
now you only got a 14. So.
What's the next tiebreaker? Are y'all
coin toss?
Just a coin toss.
Mm-hmm. When the points
play a game of Yahtzee.
Yep, goes to a coin toss. But the best tiebreaker is to make sure you take care of your business. Don't rely on anybody else. You win your games, and
if Bob was the coach, it would be Yahtzee.
We would play a game of Yahtzee, winner take all.
Well, y'all seen me flip a coin, so we don't
rattle the cup. Here we go. Boom. I'm going par in my sixes.
I lost my dog in a Yahtzee game.
Right. I've played Yahtzee with the Taylors. It's serious business, Coach.
Really?
Yeah, there's money on.
I mean, there's poker games in the backwoods of Cayuga that don't get as crazy as the
Marion County
Yahtzee Club.
Pistoli on your hip for a Yahtzee game.
That's right. It can be something. I think you and your brother played. There was a table and dispute.
Yes, recently
in your mother's will.
Yes,
over which kid got it, and they played Yahtzee for the table,
and he won the table. Really nice marble top table. I wanted it.
Bob had to take a 16 in his chance, and that cost him the table.
So I know exactly how you feel, Coach.
How did we get so off into that? Talking about tiebreakers and putting in the threes. But it is a tough challenge for a coach because you have to keep that in mind, but you want to get kids in there. I've heard a lot of coaches say, first drive after halftime, we're going to play them 100% straight up, full go, all bore, one drive after halftime. Now, if it's ridiculous, I'm going to start putting in twos.
Well, normally we'll put our ones back out there to start the second half.
Right.
If the score's where you can do that. And sometimes, may even go the second drive if we're backed up, inside the 20 or something. Because you run the risk of putting new kids in there. Maybe you've changed your center and quarterback. They hadn't worked enough together to run the risk of fumbling or something. We've had that happen numerous times. So it depends on the situation, field position, and time on the clock. So, no, if you can get them in there, get them in there. Sometimes you don't put all the backups in together either. Sometimes you got to kind of spot play those guys.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Mix them in with the A's and give them a chance to play some.
It's called coaching, Harlan.
Yeah, that's it. John King's a heck of a coach.
Right.
He knows a lot about football.
But not as much as you.
Insert drop there. All right, if you need a new Buick, go see the folks over at Peters in Longview on Northeastman Road. It's Peters Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, and Fiat, and they are your sponsor for your John King Coaches Show. Nobody wants to hear anything about last week's game. They all want to hear about Highland Park, and we're going to talk about it next on your home for Longview Lobo football, 106.5 Jack FM.
We've all seen a bad tattoo. You know, that late night decision that ended up as a permanent reminder that you were celebrating a little too much for the wrong reasons. Well, at Resurrection Inc. in Tyler, you're not leaving with any regrets. Regrets. In fact, that's one of the main reasons people come to Resurrection Inc. They can rework and redesign even the worst tattoo that walks through the door. So when you want the job done right the first time, just come to Resurrection Inc. 3 miles south of the tollway on Highway 69. Call ahead to check availability and book your appointment. And check them out online at facebook.com/Resurrection Inc.
Lobo Tree Service takes this time to welcome home our local men and women in uniform, returning home from the Middle East. They've stood tall, strong and proud, fighting terrorism. Our troops have proudly answered the call of duty, making our country what it is today. This message is courtesy of David and the staff at Lobo Tree Service, specializing in stump removal, tree trimming, and all tree services. For quality work on time, on budget, and at a fair price, call Davis at 903-353-7876.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
Come see for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. Experience fun and freedom with the Jeep line at Peters. These legendary vehicles are built with you in mind, with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Jeep from the largest inventory in East Texas with nationwide delivery, or reserve your new Jeep today. Peters Jeep in Longview.
Harlan, the sports guy, Pigskin Bob, back on the John King Coaches Show. Kickoff coming up here at the bottom of the hour at 7:30. Your John King Coaches Show, presented by Peters Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Fiat in Longview. And a very interesting setup here at the rematch with Highland Park. Everybody preseason number 3, number 4. This is the showdown. This is the one you circle on your calendar. And both of you lose your first game to super talented teams, Denton Ryan, South Lake Carroll, and then have done very well since then. Got off to a good start in district play, and now here we are, the Scots and the Lobos in Dallas.
You know, very similar teams in terms of how the season started and how they each one's progressed throughout the year. They're a one-horse town. You know, Longview High School is a one high school district. A lot of tradition with each program. They're whatever number 1 in terms of wins in the state of Texas. We're like, in the top 10. I don't know our exact number, but we got over.
I looked at it. I think you're 8.
And just the history and traditions of both schools. I mean, they just happen to be on the hilltop. We over here in the piney woods of East Texas. But when you look at it, it's very similar, but two different styles of how we go about it. And I think two of the premier programs in the state of Texas. They are a much better football team. They lost a lot to graduation, so they kind of started a year like we did, but they built on it each week, and they're playing pretty good right now. And defensively, it starts with their defensive lineman, Jack Curtis. He's their leader on defense. He's a guy that plays extremely hard and makes a ton of plays.
Number 95?
95.
He'll be here all
3-year
the time.
varsity start. He has got a motor.
Yeah.
And he's a handful. Then offensively, Store kid taking over at quarterback. He's a junior, and he's a heck of an athlete. Throws the ball better than people probably give him credit. The thing about them is their foot speed's a lot better than what you would think. People don't think that their foot speed's as good. Yeah, but they can run, and they're tall and they're long. They've got.
They don't think that kids with daddies with big wallets can run fast.
Well, they can.
They can.
Yes. They can run, and they got a kid that's a receiver that finished second to our 200-meter guy at the regional track meet last year. He gets it. He's gone. And we won't catch him. Now he's number 2. I forget his name, but he's got great foot speed, and he's a kick returner. And but they're playing so much better right now, and they're very athletic. And of course, you got to go and play them there at Highlander Stadium, a place I've never been to. Don't even know how to get there. Luckily, we got a charter bus drive us, but they're 112-2 there since 1999. So that tells you what kind of place.
Say it one more time.
112 wins
and 2
losses.
They don't lose at home
since Randy Allen's been the head coach.
Hold on, 1 and 2 and 2.
Do that percentage.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Hey, but I remember when Barry Bowman went into Salina and they'd won 88 straight games at home, and they in 09, and they went in there and got them. It can be done.
Maybe we can get them to miss an extra point, huh?
Yeah. Well, every point.
It's going to be tough. We're going to play well, but that's what you want. I mean, we want to go play this game. That's what you play high school sports for, playing games like this.
Hey,
great crowd.
Your kids know how big a game this is.
Yeah,
they're excited. Are they excited, or are there any?
Our kids they're kind of even keel all the time. I mean, yeah, we'll see it. pregame warm-up, but as far as throughout the week, it's just kind of a normal week.
It's another team.
You got to build on it each week, and put too much into it early in games like this. I mean, you're spent by game day. You know, I'm not saying that I want them to go out there and go through the motions, walk around. No, but you know, you just got to build each day. That's what I told them Wednesday. No matter what happened Wednesday at practice, we've got 2 more days to get our questions cleared up, and it don't need to be Friday before pregame. We come up with this question, you just realize we're playing a game. You've got to think about what it is you don't know that we're doing. Let's get all the cobwebs out of the way, and let's figure out what it is you need to do for us to be successful. And I felt like we did that yesterday, and we're going to have a walkthrough today before we leave. So we're far enough in now, the kids should know the schemes of what we want to do. Just make sure we know what we're looking at, what we're IDing, so we can, you know, go be successful.
You said a second ago you want to go play this game. When the season starts, when Dave Campbell's magazine comes out, when the stuff starts getting fired up, you wouldn't be human if you didn't, in the back of your brain, circle that game and go, man, I'd love to go in there and whip their
Well, I mean, I think a Lobo Nation circled it at realignment when we found out.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
Hey, we got these guys. We had them at home last year, having to be COVID. I hate that they didn't get a chance to experience Lobo Stadium at full capacity. But we're going to get a chance to go experience Highlander Stadium at full capacity tonight. It'll be packed. So it'll be a big game. There'll be a lot of emotions. There'll be a lot of people there. I know that different people have reached out. They're going to be there covering the game with whatever that crowd is now, that Rick Renner and all them with. What is that now?
Bally Sports Southwest.
Yeah, I bet there's been a lot of media attention besides you being here and Susan, us doing this.
Yeah, Dr. Elza from UIL. She's our athletic director. She'll be there. She's got to do a trophy presentation before the game. They won the Lone Star Cup.
To you?
I wished. I wish, but no. She
you can Harlan it and walk out there with him and stand next to him.
Yeah.
Like Harlan does at the homecomings.
Yeah, just put your hands in your pockets.
You know what? They won't throw you in jail. They might be mad. Judd may never talk to you again.
Over there, you might get thrown in
jail. Jeb may never talk to you again, but you'll be all right.
Yeah.
And you'll have a story.
You know, funny thing, Johnny Ringo, who's their athletic director.
I've talked to him on the phone.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, he sends me an email Sunday, says, just a reminder that no train horns are allowed. So I said, what's the fine? Because we're bringing it and blowing it.
Yeah. What's the fine?
Yeah, he said $14,000. I said, you take cash or checks? But Johnny Ringo's a great friend. I mean,
is he really?
Oh, yeah. He was on the board of directors with me when I was there with THSCA. He was the president at one time of THSCA.
Okay.
So we served together and just developed a great friendship. And Randy Allen, who's a former president of THSCA, the head coach. So I deal with those guys all the time. And, they people can think what they want to about Highland Park. I mean, those two guys are genuinely good people. They're great for kids. They're heck football coaches now, and they're great for our association.
Well, let me tell you something. I have to call all the stadiums or get in contact with all the stadiums to make sure our radio guys have their press credentials and they know that we're coming and we need a radio booth. All the ones you traveled to this year, they were by far the nicest, easiest to work with, cooperative. She remembered me on the phone the other day when I called her, and she's like, oh, yeah, I'm the one who talked to you. And, yeah, if you don't need a sideline pass, then you're all good to go. I was like, no, we're good. All right, good. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you, and y'all have a safe travel out to Dallas. And I mean, now who do you play next on the road? Sherman?
McKinney North.
McKinney North.
Sean Pratt. Yeah,
I didn't talk to the AD, but the people there were not as cooperative.
Well, be Jennifer Frazier. I bet she'll be cooperative. It's a Thursday night game too. So
no, it wasn't the Thursday night game. It was someone else. Did y'all go to Sherman or did Sherman come here?
Sherman comes here.
Okay, maybe I don't know, but there was one of them. Go ahead, Bob.
I got a quick Highland Park, how nice they are story. Last night I was coming into the JV game at Longview, and it was a long line and a long wait to get through and to get the process. This Highland Park guy opens up his wallet, buys like 15 tickets, and then just starts going down the line, passing them out. It didn't matter if you were a Lobo or if you're a Highland Park fan. He just wanted to help get the line through.
Right?
Yes. How nice was that?
Well, let me tell you.
And it stopped right before me.
You probably got a little more.
I didn't get a ticket.
A bigger line of credit on his credit card.
Oh, yeah. You could tell that it was a gold card.
It wasn't a debit card. No. Right? Hey, I want to tell you a quick story, though, since we're telling everybody how nice and sweet they are. Okay, my freshman year at Texas Tech, we go to College Station. I'm in the band, not playing, and their alumni band threw a barbecue, and the Tech band's 400-something kids. They threw a barbecue for us before the game. And I mean, it was massive, and they had a pig on the spit, and they couldn't have been friendlier, and they're handing out teas, and we're so glad you came down here to this game. Well, the Red Raiders went in there that day and smoked them. Okay, as we're leaving, they're yelling at us, cussing, hollering, hitting they'll hit the kids on the band hat. They were doing that stuff. It was complete opposite when you ruin their day. So, Coach, go in there and ruin their day. Okay?
Please.
Plan.
All right? And then tell the band kids to watch their hats when they're walking out. Okay, that's just a little tip from the sports guy.
I got you.
And now let's finish up with what would it take tonight to ruin their day?
For us to win from an offensive perspective is stay on schedule, stay out of pre-snap penalties, no turnovers, and make a couple of explosive plays.
Yeah.
And then defensively, we can't give them up. We've got to, one, stop their running game because that sets up everything else for them, contain their quarterback. And then not let one of those receivers get loose deep, like we saw last night.
Yeah.
85-yard bomb and just outran us. But that's going to be the key. And, Randy's always got a bag of tricks, and he's great at pulling them at the right time. So you better be ready for that, too.
Really? Yeah. How well do you know him?
Good. Really good.
Yeah.
He's a heck of a coach. 400-something wins. I mean, that's hard to do.
No, his record is unbelievable. But he looks so Tom Landry stoic.
That's his hero.
And it's not just the hat, although the hat does add to the stoicness. But when you watch him on TV on the state championship games and all that business.
I don't know if he ever gets flustered like I do.
Right.
He's always cool, calm.
I mean, he's not yanking off his headset.
Right.
But he's a good coach.
You're a little more Nick Saban over there. Be up 35 points and throwing the headset down because we didn't line up right.
Well, we better line up right tonight.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. If we don't, they'll make us pay. They're not going to beat themselves. That's been the message all week long. You've got to go in there and earn it. They're not going to give it to you. They're not going to screw it up. They're not going to just throw a ball up or a prayer up and you be able to just intercept it. If you're going to intercept the ball against these guys,
you made a play.
You better make a play.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to get a sack, you're going to have to be a good offensive lineman. If you're going to score a touchdown, you're going to get people blocked.
Yeah.
They ain't going to miss tackles. They ain't going to miss a line. You got to go earn it, and that's the message.
We'll go earn it, Coach.
You bet.
All right, that's John King on the John King Coaches Show. When we come back, we'll send it to Highlander Stadium for the play-by-play action. Get ready for kickoff of tonight's big district matchup. The district title's on the line. It's the Highland Park Scots. It's the Longview Lobos. And this John King Coaches Show was brought to you by Peters, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Fiat in Longview. Kickoff coming up in just a few short minutes on your home for Longview Lobo football. 106.5 Jack FM.
Come see for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. Experience fun and freedom with the Jeep line at Peters. These legendary vehicles are built with you in mind with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Jeep from the largest inventory in East Texas with nationwide delivery. Or reserve your new Jeep today. Peters Jeep in Longview.
This has been the John King Coaches Show on 106.5 Jack FM. Brought to you by Peters Chevrolet Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat.
Ladies, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Schedule your checkup today. This reminder from Realtor Emily Santina and the Santina Group at Keller Williams Realty. If you're buying or selling, call 714-6430. That's 714-6430. Emily will get you listed fast to sell or find your dream home. Find her on Facebook at Emily Santina Realtor, the Santina Group, or online at emilysantina.realtor.com. Realtor Emily Santina with Keller Williams Realty and the Santina Group, on the air because they care.
Did you know only 9% of plastic in the U.S. gets recycled, no matter how much you put in your recycling bin? At Grove Collaborative, they believe it's time to stop making single-use plastic. From cleaning must-haves to personal care essentials, every product at Grove is guaranteed to be better for you, your family, and the planet. Today, Grove has hundreds of products aimed at reducing single-use plastics in your home. And by 2025, everything available at Grove will be 100% plastic-free. Grove makes it easy and convenient to shop from brands you already know and love, like Mrs. Meyer's, 7th Generation, Method, and more. And Grove even makes their own line of Grove Co. products, crafted with the highest ingredient standards and built to move beyond plastic. Join over 2 million households who choose to shop sustainably at Grove. Go to grove.com/prime and get a free gift set worth up to $50 on your first order of $20 or more. Plus, shipping is fast and free. Get started right now at grove.com/prime. Grove.com/prime.
So as you guys know, Mark's gone.
The float artist at Fred's Floral just took off, days before the parade. They need a replacement before business passes them by.
Oh, and who am I going to get to finish the float?
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. With Indeed Instant Match, we immediately show you quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed meet your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Ucora. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. TNC and privacy policy found at ucora.com/TNC.
I've always gotten UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I felt like I was out of options. I'm Jenna. My experience inspired me to start Ucora. Just mix a packet of Ucora with water and drink it to flush your urinary tract. Get your life back with Ucora. Get 30% off Ucora when you text HEALTH to 64,000. To get 30% off, text HEALTH to 64000.
Come see for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. Experience fun and freedom with the Jeep line at Peters. These legendary vehicles are built with you in mind, with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Jeep from the largest inventory in East Texas with nationwide delivery, or reserve your new Jeep today. Peters Jeep in Longview.
What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. Any dogs in the house? Woo, 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 woo. Any dogs in the house? Woo, 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 woo. Now, with that out of the way, shall we begin?
Hell yeah! 106.5 Jack FM presents Longview Lobo High School Football. The Lobo Football Radio Network is brought to you by Peter Chevrolet Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat. Also brought to you by
Eastman Credit Union, Sorian Gilliland Attorney at Law, Ganson Smith Insurance, Longview Cable TV, Hayes RV, Jeezy's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar, Chick-fil-A, Christus Good Shepherd Medical Center, Soapy's Car Wash, McDaniel's Quality Body Shop, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet.
Good Friday night, everyone, and welcome to Highlander Stadium in Dallas. Mike Richardson alongside Johnny Vaughn, Eddie Richardson, and our producer, Gene Morris. We've got the biggest game of the year so far, Longview and Highland Park showdown for first place in District 7-5A, and we're about to kick it off right now. Highland Park won the toss. They took the ball. Michael Fields is about to kick off. John Rutledge and Jay Cox will be deep. Glad you're with us. Enjoy your night, clear night, nice and cool, great weather for football. Waiting on the whistle. I think we're waiting on maybe TV to say okay. And here we go. There's Fields with the kick. It's a squib kick. It's picked up at the 35 and hit at the 39. That's where Highland Park will set up.
Well, they did the squib kick, and it was hit right at one of the up people, and so Highland Park going to start this game with great field position.
They did not really want to kick it deep to Rutledge. He's a speed burner, and he's had a return for a touchdown just last week. Highland Park, they're going with two backs. Quarterback Brendan Storer. Reeves, the running back. Handoff up the middle, gain maybe a yard to the 40. 2nd and 9, and Highland Park's going to go quickly. 4 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, no backs. Now they're going to throw a double pass. Longview's got good coverage. The throw, is it caught? No good. He's out of bounds. He did catch it, but he's out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a great defense on the part of Longview, as they weren't fooled by the double pass and then made the hit and forced him out of bounds, and it goes incomplete.
That was Amarian Watkins. I'll get that in a minute. Amarian Wallace, along with Jaden Simmons. It's 3rd down and about 10, maybe 9.
Trip receivers to this side.
in the gun, collapse. And now that's going to be a penalty. It's going to be false start on Highland Park. They're going to get a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd down and 14.
Yeah, Christian Reeves, the back on the far side, just missed the count, stepped up, and now they got a long way to go. 3rd and 15. The ball at the 35-yard line.
See if Longview can make a play here. Still trip receivers to the near side and one to the far. Rutledge, their best receiver, or most productive receiver, is in the slot. Now they're going, trying to draw Longview offside. Longview showing pressure off the side. Here they come. Plenty of time. He gets hit right as he throws. It's complete, but it's short of the 1st down.
Yeah. Throw the ball underneath, and it was a good catch and a good run by John Rutledge, but not enough to get the 1st down.
It's going to be 4th and 2 at the 47-yard line, and they're going to send the punt team on. If I'm Longview, I'm not going to be too concerned about a return. But DeKalen Taylor and Willie Nelson do go back deep.
I think Longview will expect a potential fake punt.
Motion. Snaps back. Jack Stone is the punter. It's way high. And it's going to bounce at the 28 and go backwards and out of bounds at the 32, and that's where Longview will get the ball.
That's really a bad punt. 21-yard punt.
Yeah, he kicked it straight up, and then he didn't get a good roll. Bounced right back, and there was nobody there to down it, so it just went out of bounds.
I think what you'll see early on is Longview will try to establish their running game.
Jarrett Lewis is the tailback. Jordan Allen the quarterback. Isaiah Harris is the fullback. Longview in the eye. Snap, handoff. Lewis straight ahead for about 3. Right up the middle over the left side, left guard. Yeah, Longview's going to try to run the ball, you would think. They've got Jarrett Lewis and Taylor Tatum both healthy now. Now DeKalen Taylor comes in, and they're going to go out of the gun with just one back, and that'll be Isaiah Harris. 3 receivers trip to the near side. Quick pass out to Jalen Hale. He's caught it. He's up only for about 2 more yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5.
That's a good play by Preston Taylor, the defensive back, that as soon as they threw the ball to Hale, he came forward and made the tackle.
Highland Park's got a good secondary. They got 2 deep safeties that it's hard to get past them. Isaiah Harris goes out now on 3rd and 5.
Hale going to be over on the far side with man coverage.
And Amarian Hamilton in the slot there. Highland Park tries to blitz.
Pressure.
It's thrown out. It's caught for a 1st down across the 45, up near the 50, about the 48. Longview's going to have a 1st down there. It was just a little swing pass out of the backfield to Jarrett Lewis. Jordan Allen rolled right, got away from the pressure, got the ball out to Lewis, and he got the 1st down. At their own 49. Now they come back to the single back. Jarrett Lewis again. Hale is to the near side. Victor Bush in an H-back. Now he comes in motion to the near side. Hand off up their middle to Lewis. He's got some room there. Another 3 yards there. He's into Highland Park territory at the 48-yard line there. It'll be 2nd and 7. Now Darrensburg at the other tight end comes out. Isaiah Harris, the fullback, comes back in, so Longview should be in the I formation. Lewis still the tailback. J.T. Wright goes to the far side. Hale comes to the near side. Snap back, play action. He's throwing deep. That's trying to get to Hale. but it's overthrown, and there was really great coverage over there.
It's absolutely
by Adam Rohr.
Yeah, because he's over there by himself, and I'm looking at that thinking the Longview may go deep, and I don't know if he can cover him, but he did on that play.
Yeah, Rourke stayed right with him. That's 3rd down and about 7 again. J.T. Wright goes out. Omarion Hamilton is back in. He's going to go to the far side. We're back in the I formation. Could be 2-down territory. Fullback dive, and Isaiah Harris has a lot of running room. Big hole there. Got the first down to the 37-yard line of Highland Park.
It's Longview's power football right there. Just give it straight ahead, and it was a good pickup, first down. That's an outstanding play.
Longview ran the fullback a lot in the game last year. Markevian Haynes had one of his better games in that Highland Park game. We had trouble running with the tailbacks, but the fullback did some damage. Now they're going to come out with 2 backs, but they're in the gun, split backs, 2 receivers to the far side. Rolls right, Allen rolls right, throws. He's got a receiver, but it's overthrown.
He was at full sprint and never really got his feet set. Tried to throw it up the field, but was not accurate. Goes incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line of Highland Park. Lewis is still in the game. Tailback. They're going into the I formation. Isaiah Harris in the fullback also. 2 tight ends. Fullback dive again. He's going to get about 3 or 4, maybe 4 this time, down to the 34-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Daniel Sawyer with the tackle. It's good defense for Highland Park.
Sawyer, the nose guard. They got a good front. Jack Curtis gave Longview fits last year, and he's back at the, I'm going to call it a tackle. They run a 3-4 with one right over the nose. Now Longview comes out I formation again. Hale goes in motion to the far side. Quick throw out. It's caught by Hale. He's got not quite, well, yes, I think he will get the first down. Now they're knocking him back. They are going to give him enough for the first down. About the 27-yard line, he just got it with about a yard to spare. It's going to give a first down to Longview.
They just sent him in motion to the far side. They had a wide receiver out there, and then he just kind of turned it up, and Longview able to get it to him very quickly, and he gets the first down.
2 tight ends, I backfield, snap, hands off to the deep back. That's Jarrett Lewis again over the left side. There is a flag down, and it's at the line of scrimmage. It's either going to be illegal formation or it's going to be offside on the defense. That's the only, because he threw it right at the snap. The only thing it can be is one of those 2. And let's see what we get. It is offside, Highland Park. Longview will get 5 yards. It'll bring up 1st and 5 at about the 22.
No, about the 12-yard line. Now they're going back the other way.
Well, they're at the 22. They've got to now. Yeah, they've got to get to the 17 for a first down. First down and 5. Omarion Hamilton is going to come to the near side. Jalen Hale to the far side. We've got an H-back and 1 back. That's Isaiah Harris and Longview's. Now they shift and now they get set. Handoff up the middle. That's Taylor Tatum this time, and he's going to have a first down. He ran out of the gun, split back. It was a little dive play. They are going to give him the first down, just inside the 12, close to the 11. Oh, no, I'm sorry. To 16. They can get a first down at the 6. Two tight ends, I formation. Hand off to the fullback. No, Jordan Allen keeps it. And the ball is loose. And Highland Park's got it.
Fumble recovered on the 4-yard line. Wow. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but that was one of the things that the keys is you cannot turn the ball over. That's actually what lost the game for us last year.
Exactly. That and pre-snap penalties on that last drive kept Longview from beating Highland Park last year.
And
Same thing.
That drive started on the 32 and went all the way to 16. It was an 11-play drive, and then you fumble the football, and boom, they've got the ball at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Allen faked the handoff to Harris and kept the ball on the option and got hit, and they pulled the ball out. Highland Park takes it over at their own 5. Motion to the far side. Handoff up the middle, and he's hit immediately. He's going to get about maybe 1, 2, up to the 7. Second down, and we'll call it 8. Highland Park goes without a huddle every time. Sometimes they'll run split backs with 2 backs, which they are right now. Sometimes they'll just go 1 back and 4 receivers. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, and now he's throwing deep. He's got a man, and it's caught up at the 45-yard line, and he gets all the way up to the 50.
Man, that's just a nice play. There's an out and up, and they go to their best receiver, John Rutledge. He's got outstanding speed. It was a perfect throw, and it's just a huge play for them.
They did the same thing to us last year, deep in their own territory, ran that. And last year, the next play, they ran the exact same play and scored on it. 2-play touchdown drive last year of about 90 yards. Let's see what they do here.
But, I mean, what a huge play for them at that point.
This time they hand it off to Reeves. He's got room. He's broken that for a first down, and he's down to the Longview 35-yard line.
15-yard gain. So they get back-to-back huge plays.
It's one thing another one of those keys is cutting down the big plays, and they've already had one huge play right now. They're not afraid to throw deep from anywhere. Back in the gun then, now they're changing the play from the sideline. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side, 2 backs. Now they snap the ball, handoff up the middle. A little bit of room. He's got about 3 or 4 down to the close to the 30-yard line, and
I think they end up giving them 6 yards. Well, 5 yards.
And one of their players lost his helmet, and he has to come out for a play. That was Lawson Petty. Second down and 5. Jake Watts in the game in Petty's spot. 2 backs again. Fake the handoff. They're throwing deep. Longview's got him for the sack. About a 10-yard loss. Boy, what pressure there.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic play. I think that was Caden Brooks that made the tackle.
Longview came on a blitz with the linebackers. That's going to put them in a 3rd and 15. Jesse Fairchild goes out for Longview. Longview's bringing in an extra defensive back.
This is where they like to run these combo routes, and with 2 receivers on both sides, and they run these complementary routes and try to confuse the secondary. And here they go again.
Longview's coming from behind. He didn't get it to him. The throw's there. It's tipped and incomplete. Great play. The ball was thrown. It was right on track. and it was knocked away. I think that's Jaden Simmons. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
A great play. That's going to be bring up 4th down, and it looks like they're going to go for it. Maybe they may go out of the short punt formation. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, we saw them kind of practicing that, but this looks like they're going to go for this.
This does look like they're trying to draw Longview offside, and now they're changing the play. And now he's backing up a little further. This looks like that quick kick, and it is. Just let it go. It's in. It hits around the 12, down inside the 10 to the 9, and that's where it'll be downed. That's a 31-yard punt there. Longview will take over at their own 9. 3:32 left, first quarter, no score. Both teams have had a pretty good drive.
Yeah, they drove from their own 5-yard line and got it down to the 40. Then they had a pass play that was knocked down by Longview's Jaden Simmons. It was a great play on his part, and that stopped that drive on what looked like might be a touchdown pass.
This time Hale is in the slot and Amarian Hamilton is out wide. I backfield. Jordan Allen under center this time. Handoff up the middle there. That's Lewis again. No, that's Taylor Tatum this time. And I recognize that move. He got about 4 yards up to the 14. Well, I guess give him 5. Came right up the middle, made a move to the outside, and
if he cracks the line of scrimmage, he likes to go straight to the sideline and then turn it up. And he was really close that time getting there and turning it up, but they made a good defensive play to tackle him.
Same formation. Hale in the slot. You wonder if they're setting something up. Now they're running the option. Jordan Allen cuts up. He gets about 3 before he's tackled, and now it's going to be 3rd down and about 2. They just ran a straight, almost like a quarterback run. He did have a pitch man, but it didn't look like he was ever.
He never looked at him.
Yeah.
He was going to run it the entire way, even though the pitch man was out there. It's interesting. 3rd short. This is kind of, you may see Longview go with their power formations.
2 tight ends, high backfield, under center. Handoff up the middle, and he's got the 1st down and more. That was Taylor Tatum there. He got about 7 on that. Longview's going to have a 1st down at their own 24 now. 2:07 first quarter, still no score. That's 2 carries for Tatum already, and several for Jarrett Lewis. Longview's been working the tailbacks so far. I formation again. Hale is the lone receiver to the far side. 2 tight ends. Handoff up the middle to Isaiah Harris. Only about a couple, maybe a yard and a half. 2nd and about, we'll call it 8. We'll give him 2 on that. Call it 8. At the 26. Now Tatum goes out. J.T. Wright comes in, the receiver, and he goes to the far side to Kalen Taylor in the slot this time, and Jalen Hale out to the near side. Jordan Allen runs right up the middle on a quarterback draw, and he's going to get about 5 to the 31, but it's still going to bring up about 3rd down and about 3. 51 seconds and clock running in the first quarter. Victor Bush goes out.
This is a important play for Longview, 3rd and 4. They like to keep this drive alive. You don't want to have to punt from here because it would give Highland Park fairly good field position again. So I think it's an important call here.
Taylor Tatum and Isaiah Harris, 2 backs, split backs in the gun this time. Handoff, no, fakes the handoff, and he's going to be sacked.
The blitz from the outside.
Yeah, that's
outside pressure that came from Harrison Walton.
That's a tough break for Longview, and that's the end of the first quarter. No score. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
In today's low interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. 1 certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, everyone. Johnny, the third down play, Highland Park came on the blitz, and they were successful.
Yeah, Highland Park is really kind of an unusual team. They do a lot of different things, and they're not afraid to do something different in a clutch situation. And that right there, Longview, the blitz came and they stopped the drive. We're going to force Longview now to punt from pretty deep in their own territory. I guess he'll get it off of around the 15 or so. So they may come out of here with a pretty good field position.
Line of scrimmage is the 24-yard line, and Jay Cox, the return man, is all the way back at his own 30. So they must believe that Michael Fields is going to boom one here.
He's been a good punter this year, one of the better ones we've had, and I'm sure they've watched that on film. It looks like they're going to try to block it. They got a lot of people.
Good snap. Fields gets it away. It's off the side of his foot, though, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be in Longview territory. They're going to mark it.
Well, that's so.
Way inside, deep. At the 43-yard line. Highland Park's going to have the ball in Longview's territory.
That's the poorest punt he's had this year.
Joshua Harrison got the snap back. Great snap, and just all came off the side of his foot. So Highland Park's going to set up. That's another mistake Longview can't afford to make. At the Longview 43-yard line. Let's see if they go for it deep here. 2 receivers far side, 1 back this time, 2 receivers to the near side. Snap back, they're throwing it to the outside. A quick
play.
Throw out to the flat is caught, but only for about 3 yards. Longview's defense made a good play there you call that is that a bubble screen? Is that what you call that?
Yeah, it's a bubble screen, and they had a blocker out front, and he missed the block, and they got the tackle. Longview did, so it was not much of a gain.
Storer in the gun. Now he's going to run. He comes up the middle. He's got a few yards, and he does have the first down. Just a quarterback draw there. He does like to run. And it's going to be down to the Longview 32. Longview's had a couple of chances to strike first and come away empty. Highland Park, this is their second drive.
You got the trips on this side, single coverage on the far side. This is a situation where you may see them try to go deep. Nope.
No, run again. This time they've got him after a gain of about 3. That's just a straight quarterback run, quarterback draw. Clear out with all the receivers and see if you can break one. They only gave him 2 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 8 at the 30. Highland Park.
We still have the trips over here. They're running that same formation. I think they're trying to set something up.
And Rutledge is in the slot. That's where they like to go. Rolling out to the near side, thrown. It's caught on the near sideline down at the 25, but it's going to be 3rd down and about 3. That was just a little out router.
Yeah, the quarterback rolled to the left, and it was an out route. It was thrown right to the sideline. The catch was made by Rutledge, his third of the night. And they've got, 3rd and 2?
Third and we're 3. We'll call it 3. One back. Now Rutledge goes in motion to the far side. There's a throw over the middle, and it is caught for the first down. Just a quick throw just off to the far side. Just a little turn in.
Yeah, just a little turn in, but it was well thrown and well executed. Rossley got the reception, and they got the first.
At the 18. Quarterback draw again. And he's hit, and
it's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, they're going to get Longview on a. I guess if it would be called. I guess that was a face mask. They ripped his helmet off.
Quarterback draw, and he was about to break free, and then somebody for Longview reached out. I didn't see who it was, and grabbed his helmet or his face mask. One of the two.
We don't have a monitor up here, so we can't tell who it was. The officials are talking about it now, but I'm thinking it's going to be, the ball's going to end up being at about the 9-yard line. They're still discussing it. Now we'll get the call. Yeah, they
face
are
mask,
calling face mask.
It's going to be
It's going to go down to the 9-yard line.
First and goal from the 9.
Oh, now we see there's a monitor in the booth next to us. It goes on and off, but that's better than nothing.
Yeah. Except we're off.
I've got a TV at home that does that.
They got 2 backs in the backfield.
Still in the gun. Now they snap it, handoff up the middle, and Longview's got him at maybe a gain of a yard.
Not much room there, just a pickup of 1 by Reeves, their leading rusher.
Yeah. Christian Reeves gets a lot of carries in most of the games that I've looked at. He is their workhorse, and he and Cox are the 2 running backs split. Now a quarterback run again, and they pitch on the option, and Longview's hit him about the 5. He's down there, and now Longview's got a player that lost his helmet, and he's going to have to go out. Willie Nelson made that tackle. It's going to be 3rd down and goal there. They're going to come 2 receivers to each side and 1 back. Reeves is a single back. Now motion, Store rolls to the right. He throws over into the corner. It's a caught for a touchdown. That's our man Rutledge.
Man, he's just a good receiver. I mean, he's.
I said this earlier that he reminds me. He plays a lot like Camden Perry did for Longview when Haynes King was needing a 3rd down catch. He looked for Cam. That's what they do with Rutledge. Snaps down. There's a kick. It's up, and it's good. 7-0. Highland Park, 8:05 to go, 2nd quarter, back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
You can buy flooring just about anywhere. So why deal with the folks at Johnny's Carpet One and Johnny's Flooring Outlet? They combine the buying power of a national cooperative for top quality and great value, along with the personal service of being locally owned. A huge inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl planks, custom tile showers, along with professional installation, servicing East Texas for 30 years and voted best of East Texas. Johnny's Carpet One, 1800 Northeastman Road, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet, 100 King Street, both in Longview.
Welcome back, everyone. 7-0 Highland Park, 8:05 to go, second quarter. Jack Stone will kick it off.
8-play, 43-yard drive. It was set up by the short punt by Longview, where they started on Longview's 43. The touchdown was a 5-yard store to Rutledge's pass play. Rutledge has just caught his fourth pass and his first TD, and they're up with the first score, 7-0 Highland Park, 8:05 to play in the first.
Stone's got a real good leg. We saw him in warm-ups. DeKalen Taylor and Amarian Hamilton back. Not sure if they'll get a chance or not. It's to the goal line, and it's fumbled, and it went out of bounds at the 5. If he'd have just let that one go and land in the end zone, we'd have had it at the 25.
That's we talked about mistakes, and that's a big one there. You're standing in the end zone, and you try to catch it on the one, and then it rolls forward, and now they're going to force Longview to start on their 5-yard line.
Yeah, they're in another deep hole. We'll see if they can get out of that. Allen comes out to the huddle. They're on the far end now, and we're not sure who's in the backfield. They are. Jordan Allen in the gun with 2 backs. There's a snap, handoff up the middle, and broken out for about 6 yards. I think that's Tatum. It might be Lewis. No, that was Jarrett Lewis. He got about 6 there now, 2nd and 4. Longview needs to control the ball and put together a good drive here. They don't want to turn it back over. Already down 7. Now they're in the I formation, under center. Snap, handoff back to the tailback. He's got it looks like he may be about a half-yard short. No, they're going to give him the first down. It's outside at the 15. 7:15 and the clock running there. 1st and 10 Longview from their own 15. Allen gets the play, and he's coming back into the huddle. Jalen Hale is coming to the near side along with Hamilton. 2 tight ends. Fake the handoff. Now they're looking out to the outside, and it's overthrown just a little bit. Jalen Hale was the receiver he was looking for. He on the out route, and ball just out of his reach. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now.
He gave an inside move, then it turned it back to the outside, and the ball was maybe a little bit too far in front of him, but a potential catch, and would have been a first down.
2nd and 10. Let's see what they come out with now. Back in the action. No, an H-back, 1 back, under center. Handoff up the middle. He's got room. He's got about 7-8 yards. That's Jarrett Lewis again over the left side. And George Wright made the tackle, but they only need 2 yards for the first down. 6:23 in the clock running. They're going to stick with that formation, H-back and 1 running back. Handoff up the middle again, same play. He's broken it. He's loose. He's across the 40, up near the 50. And out of bounds. He's out of bounds at the 46-yard line of Longview. That's another first down. That's about a 20-yard gain. They found a hole on the left side, and Jared Lewis has run through it 2 plays in a row. Allen comes back in with the play.
And this started all the way back on the 6-yard line, and Longview's almost to midfield. I
formation this time, Isaiah Harris, the fullback. Allen fakes the handoff. There's pressure coming. He's rolling to the far side, and he throws the ball away. Good. That's a good decision there. Nobody out there. He was trying to go deep to Jalen Hale, but there was triple coverage, and the pressure came, and he got rid of the ball. So it's 2nd and 10. Good job by Jordan Allen there to get outside the pocket and then throw the ball out of bounds. DeKalen Taylor in the game now. He's going to come out here on the near side in the slot with Amari and Hamilton. I formation again. Fakes the handoff to Jarrett Lewis. Jordan Allen rolls out, hits Isaiah Harris out in the flat for a gain of about 6. It looks like about, no, I'm going to go mark it back a yard. So about, we'll say 6. 3rd down and 4. And Longview is now in Highland Park territory just inside the 48. J.T. Wright goes out. Longview bringing in another tight end. Jalen Hale goes out too. So Longview's got 2 tight ends. Dariensburg is the 2nd tight end with Victor Bush. And now Longview's going to call a timeout as the clock was running down. We'll take it with them back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
For family adventures and family fun, Hayes RV Center is something for everyone. Taking care of you over the years at Hayes RV, the difference is clear. Great selection, best price you'll ever see. We got it all at Hayes RV. It's all about family, it's all about fun. Hayes RV Center has something for everyone.
Welcome back, everyone. Longview's got the ball, 3rd down and 4 at the Highland Park 48. They had to call a timeout because the play clock was about to run out on them. Still got 2 timeouts left.
Big play right here, 3rd and about 4 or 5 yards. Ball on the 48. And if they're short, then they got a decision to make.
And now Longview's got J.T. Wright and Hale back in. Hale's in the slot. Wright's out on the far side. I formation in the backfield with Harris and Jarrett Lewis. Handoff Lewis. He's broken through, and he's going to be right at the 1st down marker. They do say it's a 1st down. Longview will have it at the 43-yard line of Highland Park. They've been pounding that left side, and now Taylor Tatum comes in and Jarrett Lewis goes to the sideline. See if they continue to run with Tatum. They found something on that left side. Wright and Hale both to the far side. This time they're in the gun. Snap back. Hand off to Taylor Tatum on a sweep to the left side, and he's got nothing. He's going to lose 3 yards. It's just nothing there. Good pursuit by Highland Park.
No, that was a slowly developing play, too, and it ended up just going sideways and never did turn it up the field, so it was ended up a loss on the play.
2nd and 13 at the 46. 4:54 to go. Clock still runs. Taylor Tatum goes out.
Need some plus yardage here.
Hamilton and Hale come to the near side. And now Longview's got the play clock just ran out. We got a penalty. They couldn't get the formation right. Victor Bush was on the left side with Dariensburg, and they were trying to get him moved to the right side. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 18. So what's your 3rd down and 18 play, Johnny?
Throw it to Hale. I think that's what I'd do. Try to get him up the field and make a play.
Highland Park likes to blitz in these situations. No blitz this time. Jordan Allen's throwing deep, and it's going to be picked off. And the ball now, he's fumbled, and it looks like Longview got it back.
Wow.
They do. The ball was intercepted. The return man came back up the field for about 10 yards. He was tackled or hit from behind. The ball got out, and Longview fell on it. And now they've got the ball at the 17.5-yard line of Highland Park with 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go. And now they're having an officials conference. And that can't be good. It is first down Longview. Darrensburg is the tight end on the far side. H-back is Victor Bush. One back in the backfield. Jordan Allen in the gun. Handoff straight up the middle to Jarrett Lewis. He's got several yards. Got about 7. Down to the 16, 17-yard line. Second down and about 4. Allen comes back in with the play. 20 seconds on the play clock. 3:37 on the game clock. 2 receivers to the near side. That's Hale and J.T. Wright in the gun. Snap back. Handoff up to middle to Isaiah Harris. He's pushed down to the 11-yard line. That's going to be a first down there. 1st and 10 from the 11 Longview with 3:20 to go.
Isaiah Harris is just a big back, and if he gets a little bit of daylight, he can move people with his size, and that was one of those plays right there.
Longview set that up with the 2 receivers to the near side and ran back to the far side. Now they're in the I formation, 2 tight ends. Handoff up the middle to Jarrett Lewis. He's hit immediately. He might have no, he didn't get anything. He's back just barely to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
second down.
Hit by Jackson Hayes.
Robert Remy in the game. He's a linebacker that plays a lot for Highland Park. He's not a starter, but he is in there a lot, and he makes plays when he's in there. Now there's a timeout. Highland Park's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. 2.5 left, second quarter. Back on 106.5 in 30 seconds.
You're listening to Longview Lobo football on Jack FM. The second quarter is brought to you by Longview Kilgore Cable. Now with broadband speeds up to 250 megs. Find them at longviewcabletv.com for details on special offers starting at $19.95 per month. Now go Lobos!
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory, and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Welcome back, everyone. 2:31 to play, second quarter. Longview's got a second down and 10 from the Highland Park 11. Highland Park called the timeout. They wanted to get their defense set. Longview comes out of the huddle. They've got Darrensburg at the tight end and Victor Bush as a wing. Harris and Lewis in the backfield.
Going to throw it.
Fake, and they're going to throw out to the flat. Now Jordan Allen's having to run.
No.
He's going to get a penalty. There's a flag back.
It's clip. Block from behind.
It's coming. It's either a block from behind or a hole, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, either way, Longview's going to get a 10-yard penalty. And it's going to be second down and 20.
That's a huge mistake.
Yeah, he was out in the open field. Somebody was trying to help him out, and Yeah, they're going to call holding. But it's either way, it's 10 yards. Back to the 21. But they do get the down over. Now Derensburg goes out. Play clock's down to 15. Longview's just now coming out of the huddle. J.T. Wright and Jalen Hale come to the near side. I backfield. Allen takes a snap. He's back to throw.
Crossing route.
On the crossing route. And it's knocked down, almost intercepted again. But it's incomplete. Safety came right over.
Yeah, what they do is they play that safety just kind of as a free safety out, and it looked like the receiver who was running a crossing route from the right side to the left side was open, but the safety comes up and actually should have intercepted. He dropped the ball, but
that's
nonetheless.
J.T. Withers at that on that play. 3rd down and 20. Now play clock's about to run out. Longview's going to have to call a timeout again. We'll take it with them. 2:17 to play. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
Whoa, timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Gans Smith Insurance.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos!
Welcome back, everyone. 2:17 left before halftime. Longview's got a 3rd and 20 from the 21 of Highland Park. We've all been debating on what play we would call. We'll see what Coach King has dialed up. Amarian Hamilton is the receiver to the near side, and Hale is in the slot. I backfield. Allen under center. Draw play to Jarrett Lewis. He's got some yardage down inside the 20, down to about the 16. But that's going to bring up 4th down, and Longview's going to have to bring on Michael Fields to try to kick the field goal. And Highland Park takes their 2nd timeout. They want to save the clock. 2:08 to go. Let's just keep it here. You know, Longview's had several chances to score and has come up empty on every one of them so far. I mean, they've got to keep drives alive, and they've got to not make mistakes.
Yeah.
They got to get touchdowns instead of field goals, because Highland Park can score. We got the extra possession there you were just talking about when the pass was intercepted and then fumbled on the return, and Longview fell on it. So we'll see if Michael Fields can capitalize on that. It's going to be a 32-yard field goal from the left hash. Isaiah Harris will hold.
You hope it's not going through his mind on that last punt that he kind of shanked, and it's a good opportunity for him to make up for that with this field goal.
Snaps down, ball's up, kicks up, and it's good. Well, didn't think they were going to signal for a minute. 7-3, Longview's on the board. 7-3, Highland Park, 2:03 left. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
If your loan isn't with Eastman Credit Union, you're missing out. Come to us for your next auto or RV loan. We'll do our best to find the loan that fits your budget and lifestyle. When you're ready for your loan, you can apply online, in a branch, or give us a call. Sign your documents from anywhere. We'll send the money when you're ready. Get 3 months with no payments, a great rate, and earn extraordinary dividends. ECU makes it convenient, and you leave happy.
Visit ECU for your next auto loan. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
Welcome back, everyone. 7-3, Highland Park leads Longview with 2:03 to go. Longview's about to kick off, and they don't want to kick with 2 minutes to go. They don't want to kick it deep to Rutledge. So he tried the squib kick on the first kickoff, and they got great field position there. Let's see what they do here.
Longview gets their first score on that possession with the 6-play drive. It started on the 22-yard line after they fumbled the ball back to us, but they couldn't move, and the field goal with 2:03, 32 yards. And I think you got to kick deep this time because Highland Park is not going to sit on this last possession.
He kicks another squib kick, and it's picked up at the 15, back to the 20, 25, to the 30, and all the way up to about the 34-yard line. And now there's a flag. And let's see who it is against. That's probably, that's either going to be, ball's either going to be up near midfield or it's going to be back deep in Highland Park territory. And the way Longview's backing up, it must be on them. So you're going to get 15 yards from the 34. That'll be right up at it's going to be at the 49 with 1:55 to go. Highland Park's in great shape.
Man, that's such a big mistake. After Longview kicked the field goal, and now they're going to start with really good field position.
Yeah, it was a late hit out of bounds, and it's going to be just shy of midfield.
Or keep your eye on John Rutledge if you're Longview, because they're going to throw the ball here, try to get a score before this half runs out.
He's the inside receiver. They like to go out and up from there with him. Now he goes motion to the far side, snaps back to Storr. He's looking, he throws a slant play and then incomplete. He threw that one in the ground.
Yeah, that was a bad throw. Had a guy open and just threw it at his feet.
Herring had run the quick slant and had some room. He threw it down into the ground. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Jay Cox is the running back now. Still single running back. Still 2 receivers to the far side. That's Rossley and Heiss. Herring and Rutledge to the near side. Snap back. He's looking for throw, and now he's going on the post play, and he's caught.
Oh.
Down at the 20-yard line.
Man, that's a straight post play, and Longview just didn't guard him. And man, that's a mistake.
That's Rutledge again. When they need a big play, they look for Rutledge every time. And Storr hit him in stride. Longview made the tackle, but it's at the 20-yard line. Now they're going deep to the end zone, and it's overthrown. Whoa. 2nd and 10 now from the 20. Minute 38 left. They were looking for Luke Herring on the flag route then. Just overthrown by a couple of yards.
I'll tell you what, I'm betting on Rutledge on this play. This is a big play. It's 2nd and 10. The ball on the 20. They want a touchdown, not a field goal. That's the situation. You usually go to your best player.
He's in the slot on the near side. Inside Herring.
They run these combos, and he's with twins receivers over here. One will go in, the other will go out, and puts pressure on your secondary.
Snap back. Longview's got pressure on him.
He's got a man
He's
open.
rolling to the right, to the far side, and he now throws it over the. He throws it away. Really, he had a receiver down there, but it was. He would have had to have been a lot taller than he is to catch that one.
Well, he was under pressure, but the guy was open, and he just overthrew him, which was fortunate for Longview.
3rd down and 10.
That was pressure put on the quarterback by Longview's defensive front, too.
Yes, and they need to do that again. They're trying to get their play in under 10 seconds on the play clock. Motion to the near side. Now he rolls to the left side, throws out, and it's caught, and he is tackled. He's knocked out of bounds. Short of a first down by about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down and a yard with 1:22. Are they going to go for it? They are. There comes Crossdale. They're bringing in 2 tight ends. Ben Crossdale comes in as a second back.
That's going to be
now, Longview changes their defense as well. 4th down and a yard. They got to get just to the 10. There's a snap. Quarterback run. He's hit, and he's not going to get there.
No. Great
Longview
defense.
stopped him. Great defensive play. They tried the quarterback run, straight run right off the snap, and Longview was right there waiting on him. They ended up, he lost a couple of yards. So Longview's going to get the ball now at their own 13-yard line with 1:16 left, and we'll see if they want to try to throw or if they want to run the clock out. They will get the ball to start the second half.
That was a good defense play by Longview. I'm not sure that that's the greatest call in the world for Highland Park. I mean,
they like to run with Storr. They run him a lot.
I understand, but
they don't play defenses like Longview's a lot. That's the difference. All right, Jordan Allen under center. He hands off to the tailback. I think that's Lewis again. Only about a yard. Longview's going to let the clock run down. Highland Park has 2 timeouts left, so I'd say they may, if Longview hurries and they make a stop, they may take a timeout after 2nd down. Longview's in no hurry. 17 seconds on the play clock. Jordan Allen just now coming into the huddle. They don't want to end up having to take a timeout of their own, though. We're under 10 now. They're hurrying to the line of scrimmage. 1 back in the eye under center. There's the snap. Handoff up the middle again, and this time nothing there at all. And that was Jared Lewis again, and he didn't get anything. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long. The clock is still running under 20 seconds. It doesn't look like Longview's going to try to stop it, and it doesn't look like Highland Park's going to try to stop it.
Which is kind of interesting to me.
Looks like we're going to go to halftime. The score is Highland Park 7, Longview 3. Back on 106.5 Jack FM after this 3-minute timeout.
Soapy's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their 3rd location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Soapy's is a place to be.
Once again, Soapy's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
With just 1 spray of Microban 24, your hard surfaces are sanitized for up to 24 hours. Touch after touch after touch.
So 6 hours from now?
Still sanitized.
12 hours?
Yep.
18 hours.
We're really doing this.
24 hours.
When used as directed, 1 spray of Microban keeps killing 99.9% of bacteria touch after touch for, up to 24 hours.
Wow.
Microban 24. The sanitizer 4 out of 5 doctors would use in their own homes. So why aren't you?
Don't mind me, just sneaking out to go to Kohl's. The home deals right now, they're too good to pass up. Like up to 40% off Cuddle Dad's bedding, up to 50% off the cutest fall decor, and up to 25% off Ninja kitchen appliances. How can I resist? You can even get 15% off, or 15, 20, or 30% off with a Kohl's card. So yeah, I'm going all in for fall, and I can't even wait. Select styles. Offers end October 17th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The back to school special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Links. Get reliable and fast Cable Links broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
In today's low interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. 1 certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
The law firm of Story and Gilliland understands that one of the hardest decisions to make is whether or not to hire a lawyer, especially after an accident when you're dealing with insurance and health issues. Story and Gilliland will be providing you with a free consultation, and they will be accessible to you when you need them, even on the weekends. They will listen and help you all the way through your trial. Certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in Personal Injury Trial Law. Story and Gilliland, LLC, 903-212-2822.
See for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. The Ram truck lineup at Peters is designed with work in mind so you can go further and experience more. Find the Ram truck that's right for you with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Ram truck from the largest inventory in East Texas or reserve your new truck today. Peters Ram in Longview.
Go all the way back to the beginning when God created football.
Let's go! Welcome to the Eastman Credit Union Halftime Show, presented by 106.5 Jack FM.
Welcome back, everyone. Halftime at Highlander Stadium. Highland Park leads Longview 7-3. Johnny, a lot of action to talk about, but not many points.
No. I feel like we're playing a replay from last year's game. It was 9-3 Highland Park last year at halftime, and this year it's 7-3 Highland Park. Longview had an opportunity on their first possession as they actually drove down to the 16-yard line of Highland Park. They fumbled the ball away. Highland Park got the ball back. They moved the ball a little bit, was forced to punt to Longview. They ended up with a short punt on that possession that gave Highland Park the ball at the 43-yard line, and they had an 8-play, 43-yard drive for the only touchdown of the first half. It was a 5-yard store to Rutledge pass play. It came with 8:05 to play in the half. It was 7-0 at that point. Longview had, on their next possession, they drove down and looked like they were going to go in for the score. They threw the interception, and then the interception was fumbled back to Longview, which was kind of incredible, something you don't see very often. So they get the ball at the 22. They drive the ball, but they can't get it into the end zone. And Michael Fields comes on and kicks a 32-yard field goal. And at that point, it was 7-3 Highland Park with 2:03 to go in the first half. 2 more possessions, one for Longview and one for Highland Park. Highland Park actually did drive deep into the Longview territory, but they stopped them. So 7-3 at halftime. The first half stats. Taylor Tatum has 4 carries for 20 yards. Jared Lewis again had a nice first half, 12 carries for 60. Isaiah Harris had 4 for 26. Allen has completed 4 of 8 passes, and the receivers for Longview, Hale has 2, Lewis has 1, and Harris has 1. But surprisingly enough, Hale's had 2 pass receptions, but they've been able to guard him in this first half.
Right.
Leading rusher for Highland Park, Christian Reeves, 5 carries for 24. Storer has 4 carries for only 2. They've thrown the ball 13 times, and They've completed 7, 5 of those to Rutledge and 2 to Rossley. And he did throw the one touchdown pass to John Rutledge, but a lot of mistakes by Longview in the first half. Opportunities for both sides kind of squandered. You'd think in the second half that maybe it'll be a better played half with lots of mistakes, lots of penalties. A lot of things have gone wrong for both teams in the first half.
You know, we get a lot of information that helps us do these broadcasts. The Longview coaches provide us with some great information. Bill Simpson provides us with great information. But tonight we got some special information from Kevin McPherson. He was nice enough to send us some stuff, and he must be a really smart guy because he sent us a lot of great stuff, but he must not be very good at picking roommates because he was the roommate in college of Pigskin Bob, who you're about to hear from in just a couple of minutes here.
Oh, yeah.
So he must not be too good at picking his roommates.
I'd like to talk to this guy just to see how his roommate was in college.
Yeah, we'll get some good stories.
I bet we would.
Okay, and speaking of Pigskin Bob, we're going to let Matt take it back to him and Harlan and let them do their halftime stuff. So we'll be back on 106.5 Jack FM after this 3-minute timeout.
Home means a lot to me. That's why I love helping members find the right mortgage.
At Eastman Credit Union, we have 100% no down payment financing options and one that includes money for updates. That's hard to find.
ECU's construction loans allow you to lock in your rate and enjoy one loan with one closing.
Whatever you choose, we handle everything locally from start to finish.
You look for the perfect home, we take care of the rest.
Home loans. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos.
Soapy's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their 3rd location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Soapy's is a place to be.
Once again, Soapy's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
For family adventures and family fun, Hayes RV Center is something for everyone. Taking care of you over the years at Hayes RV, the difference is clear. Big selection, best price you'll ever see. We got it all at Hayes RV. It's all about family, it's all about fun. Hayes RV Center has something for everyone.
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
You can buy flooring just about anywhere. So why deal with the folks at Johnny's Carpet One and Johnny's Flooring Outlet? They combine the buying power of a national cooperative for top quality and great value, along with the personal service of being locally owned. A huge inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl planks, custom tile showers, along with professional installation, servicing East Texas for 30 years and voted best of East Texas. Johnny's Carpet One, 1800 Northeast Road, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet, 100 King Street, both in Longview.
McDaniel's Quality Body Works has been serving the Longview area for collision repair since 1933. That is 87 years of company history dedicated to quality workmanship and friendly service. In these difficult times, McDaniel's is doing everything possible to serve our customers in a safe and clean environment. Please feel free to contact us in Longview, Kilgore, or our new location in Gilmer, and we'll be happy to assist with any circumstance that you may have. You may also visit us online at McDanielsQualityBodyWorks.com.
Well, good evening, sports fans. Welcome to the Longview Lobo halftime show presented by Eastman Credit Union. I'm Harlan, the sports guy. This is my partner, Pigskin Bob.
Good evening, everyone.
We do the Friday night scoreboard show on our other two stations, 104.1 The Ranch and Kicks 105.7. So after the Longview Lobos smoke Highland Park at their stadium tonight, and y'all are driving back excited, I know you're going to stop at Buc-ee's. That's fine. Do it during one of our commercials. But from there on, I want you to listen to 104.1 The Ranch. Or you can probably pick up Kicks 105.7 even at that point and enjoy the ride in. We're going to be covering high school football for you and tell you about the rest of the 903's action tonight. Pretty much every district in play now. That sometimes means good games. Sometimes, not so much.
Yeah, sometimes there's a little bit of haves and have-nots are going to be playing tonight.
So some of the games you're going to be covering for us.
We're going to be covering the Rockwall Legacy football game. That's going to be a pretty good matchup tonight going on in Tyler.
You got Rockwall bouncing back after that loss to Heath in double overtime. Be interesting to see how they handle Legacy tonight.
I'm going to be a College Station fan tonight. They're taking on Lufkin in Lufkin, so go College Station.
Go College Station.
All right, we've got Tyler taking on West Mesquite on the road in West Mesquite.
Yeah.
Now, here's a game that's interesting, but it shouldn't be. You got Hallsville and White House playing tonight in White House. Neither team has a win on the season.
Boy, you said it exactly right, Bob. It's an interesting game. It shouldn't have been. White House was preseason ranked number 25.
Uh-huh.
They haven't won a game. They've been knocked around in a few games. You know, and here you got Hallsville, who we've had many coaches tell us that program's getting better. Hide and watch, and you'll see them. It may not be this year. They may not make the playoffs this year, but they're going to get better. Could that be an upset pick tonight?
It really could, because Hallsville almost knocked off Kilgore this year.
Right.
And Kilgore is really something special. Good football team.
What's wrong with White House?
I don't know. That's going to be interesting. We'll follow it for you. Just listen to us. You got Mount Pleasant at Nacogdoches this evening. Enos travels to North Forney. Corsicana at Greenville. The Foxes of Caddo Mills, Harlan, they're going to be at Sunnyvale this evening.
Foxes!
Pine Tree at Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that matchup.
Pine Tree, Jacksonville's a tough place to go, of course, going down to the Tomato Bowl. But Pine Tree should handle them down there.
All right, it's going to be a tough night if you're a Rough Rider fan from Center.
Yes.
Because Carthage comes to town.
Uh-huh.
It could get ugly early in that football game.
What are the Bulldogs, 38, 39 in a row?
Yeah, it's
creeping up into historic levels.
All right, we've got Palestine Chapel Hill ought to be a good matchup tonight. Gilmer travels to Spring Hill. That one could get rough. The Pittsburgh Pleasant Grove game tonight in Pleasant Grove, it's going to be interesting, similar to the Hallsville White House game. We've got Pittsburgh hasn't won a game. Pleasant Grove's only won one so far on the season.
Yeah, that's what happened their game as well. I want to just say one thing about Spring Hill and Gilmer tonight. Spring Hill is tired of losing to Gilmer, and they play them tough. I'm not saying they're going to beat Gilmer, but I'm saying it's going to be a game.
I beg to disagree.
Okay.
I think Gilmer's going to roll tonight. I think
we might have to discuss that one off the air.
Maybe at lunch today or lunch sometime. Lindell at Henderson. That should be one of the better matchups tonight.
Absolutely. I think the Lions and Lindell showed me something beating Chapel Hill last week. I think the Lions are playing great.
Yeah, I mean they've only lost one football game
to Gilmer.
Yeah, but you know when the teams they have beat are the have-nots, so it's going to be fun to see how they fare tonight. You got Kilgore at Maybank, West Rusk and Arp always seems to be an interesting matchup.
Yep,
we've got Gladewater at Atlanta, and then I like this game. Not because I'm a Jefferson boy, so don't hold it against me.
Here we go.
We got Sabine at Jefferson. It's homecoming for my Bulldogs. And Jefferson playing really good football. They've only lost one game so far this season. It's homecoming. And, you know, you win this game and you're a Bulldog fan, you might make it into the playoffs.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. The winner of this game punches their ticket to the playoffs. They've both got a couple of nice district wins under their belts. And whether they beat Gladewater or Tatum or not, I think the winner of this game is a playoff game, and the loser is going to have a tough battle with someone else down the road that they're going to have to beat, whether it be New Boston, who's playing a lot better this year, or White Oak, who Jefferson's already beaten, but Sabine hasn't played. But I think you win tonight, you're in the playoffs.
Yeah, so that's one of our key matchups tonight. Tatum at New Boston. At New Boston, does New Boston have a chance to win that game? Slight chance, but not totally out of it.
But New Boston can hang with the Sabines and White Oaks and Jeffersons of the world.
So, yeah, we're going to find out.
I think the West Rusk at ARP game, ARP now 4-2. We saw them a few weeks ago, and they had a really rough night. They struggled. They seem to have gotten Dale Irwin. He told us they were going to get better later in the year, and I think it's happened. I mean, West Rusk is playing some incredible football right now, but ARP's no pushover anymore.
Okay, Quitman, that's been a pushover for years, has been stringing together a few wins so far. They travel to Harmony. Going to give Harmony fits at home. I think that's going to end up being a better game than you would normally think. And then the Wascom-Hugh Springs matchup. I love that matchup. That could be an upset pick for you. Does Wascom go into Hugh Springs and get beat? It could happen.
It could happen.
I wouldn't bet money on it. I wouldn't bet my truck on it.
Look here, my list of the games tonight, I have my thumb on the Wascom-Hugh Springs game. Because to me, that's the tastiest matchup of the night.
It is going to be so much fun. It's going to be a great night for high school football.
All right, take care of business in the second half. Beat those Highland Park Scots. Have a safe trip back to the 903. Listen to us on 104.1 The Ranch or 105.7 KYKX. And have a safe trip back to East Texas tonight. This is your Longview Lobo halftime report presented by Eastman Credit Union. When we come back, we'll send it back to Highlander Stadium for the second half action of Longview versus Highland Park on your home for Longview Lobo football, 106.5 Jack FM.
If your loan isn't with Eastman Credit Union, you're missing out. Come to us for your next auto or RV loan. We'll do our best to find the loan that fits your budget and lifestyle. When you're ready for your loan, you can apply online, in a branch, or give us a call. Sign your documents from anywhere. We'll send the money when you're ready. Get 3 months with no payments, a great rate, and earn extraordinary dividends. ECU makes it convenient, and you leave happy.
Visit ECU for your next auto loan. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in Longview has once again been voted the best of East Texas. GZ's has the best sushi. GZ's serves the best Asian food, and GZ's mixes the best cocktail in East Texas. The attentive staff at GZ's strive to make your next dining experience memorable. It's not too early to book GZ's for your holiday party, company get-together, or special event. GZ's is the best at that, too. Call them at 247-8000, 247-8000. GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in the Village on Jetson Road, Longview. The best.
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
Fight breast cancer. Schedule your mammography today. Our sponsor, BNC Seamless Gutter System of Mineola, is serving you for over 25 years. Our gutters are seamless, available in a wide range of colors, backed by a 50-year product warranty and a 2-year labor warranty. Ask about our Leaf Guard product with a lifetime no-clog guarantee. Call 903-638-6541 or visit bcseamless.com. Mention this ad and get exclusive offers. BNC Seamless Gutter System, on the air because they care.
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, you know, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The Back to School Special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Links. Get reliable and fast Cable Links broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos.
McDaniel's Quality Body Works has been serving the Longview area for collision repair since 1933. That is 87 years of company history dedicated to quality workmanship and friendly service. In these difficult times, McDaniel's is doing everything possible to serve our customers in a safe and clean environment. Please feel free to contact us in Longview, Kilgore, or our new location in Gilmer, and we'll be happy to assist with any circumstance that you may have. You may also visit us online at McDanielsQualityBodyWorks.com.
Many of our East Texas friends and neighbors have questions about the care of their loved ones in nursing homes. They just don't know who to ask. If you have a loved one who's been hurt or has an unexplained injury while living in a nursing home, please call the law offices of Sorey and Gilliland. They will discuss your options without any cost to you. As a community, it's important to look out for our elderly population and protect them. Sorey and Gilliland. Call 903-212-2822. That's 212-2822. In today's low-interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. One certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Did you know that United Healthcare helps connect you to doctors and therapists with 24/7 access to virtual care?
So I could have therapy from my couch?
Yep.
Or a doctor appointment from my car?
If you wanted to.
Wait, you're right. I don't even like when people see me sing in the car. Couch appointment it is. Virtual visits are just one of the ways United Healthcare helps connect you to better health. Learn more at uhc.com. Plan benefits may vary.
Ladies, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Schedule your checkup today. This reminder from Realtor Emily Santina and the Santina Group at Keller Williams Realty. If you're buying or selling, call 714-6430. That's 714-6430. Emily will get you listed fast to sell or find your dream home. Find her on Facebook at Emily Santina Realtor, the Santina Group, or online at EmilySantinaRealtor.com. Realtor Emily Santina with Keller Williams Realty and the Santina Group, on the air because they care.
GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in Longview has once again been voted the best of East Texas. GZ's has the best sushi. GZ's serves the best Asian food, and GZ's mixes the best cocktail in East Texas. The attentive staff at GZ's strive to make your next dining experience memorable. It's not too early to book GZ's for your holiday party, company get-together, or special event. GZ's is the best at that, too. Call them at 247-8000, 247-8000. GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in the Village on Judson Road, Longview. The best.
Welcome back, everyone. Still at halftime. Highland Park leads Longview 7-3. About 3 minutes left. Highland Park's drill team is doing their performance. And then the teams are starting to come back out. So they'll be out here. We'll be starting back in about 3 minutes. All right, Johnny, let's talk about the second half and what do we got to see?
Well, I think we need to cut out some of the mistakes that we've made, and really, I think it strikes me as kind of amazing that we haven't run the ball better than we have, and that's one of the things that I think we should try to maybe pick up the running game and then throw the ball some. I mean, the leading rush for Longview, Jarrett Lewis, has 12 carries for 60 yards. Isaiah Harris has 26 yards. Tatum has 20 yards. So, I mean, we don't really have but right at 100 yards rushing in the entire first half, which is quite unusual for Longview. I think the defense has played well. I think we cut the mistakes out. This game is so similar to last year's game that it's eerie. And, you know, the good news is the second half, we start with the football. And you get an opportunity, if you can take it down and score on your first possession, then all of a sudden you play the game ahead, the second half ahead. I think these are two good football teams. I mean, clearly, you watch these two play, and they don't make some of the plays that other teams seem to make. I mean, they know what they're doing, and both of them are really well coached. Either team can win this football game here in the second half.
Couple of other scores from our district. Tyler High is up on West Mesquite at halftime, 17-12. That's a little bit of a surprise. I thought you'd see more scoring from both of those teams. But here's one. This is like an elimination game. Wiley East is up 21-0 on McKinney North at halftime. The loser of that, I don't know if they're mathematically eliminated, but they're going to really have a tough road to hoe because neither one of them's won a district game yet. But wow. I mean, I think Longview and Highland Park are they're number 3 and 4 for a reason in the state. They're picked 1 and 2 in the district for a reason, and we're seeing both of them tonight. But Longview's got to play Lobo football in the second half. They've got to cut out mistakes, and they've got to sustain some drives. And if they could get the lead, it changes the dynamic of Highland Park's offense if they have to play from behind.
There's no doubt about it. And getting the ball, I think, to start the second half, and you know, actually Highland Park won the toss at the start of the game, and they decided to take the ball, which is unusual. It doesn't happen very much, but I think tonight, with the score and the way the first half was, this plays into Longview's hands that they're going to start the second half with an opportunity to go down and take the lead in the game. So we'll hope this first drive pans out the way we want it to. Clearly, the winner of this game is going to win the district. I guess it's not impossible, but it's not very probable that the winner of this game. It is probable that the winner of this game is going to win the district.
Okay, Highland Park's drill team is almost finished. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. Be back for the second half kickoff on 106.5 Jack FM back in 2 minutes.
Home means a lot to me. That's why I love helping members find the right mortgage.
At Eastman Credit Union, we have 100% no down payment financing options and one that includes money for updates. That's hard to find.
ECU's construction loans allow you to lock in your rate and enjoy one loan with one closing.
Whatever you choose, we handle everything locally from start to finish. You look for the perfect home, we take care of the rest.
Home loans, it's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
This is football. This has been the Eastman Credit Union Halftime Show, presented by 106.5 Jack FM.
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos.
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
The law firm of Story and Gilliland understands that one of the hardest decisions to make is whether or not to hire a lawyer. especially after an accident when you're dealing with insurance and health issues. Sory and Gilliland will be providing you with a free consultation, and they will be accessible to you when you need them, even on the weekends. They will listen and help you all the way through your trial. Certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in Personal Injury Trial Law. Sory and Gilliland, LLC, 903-212-2822.
Come see for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peter Chevrolet than any other dealer. Turn every drive into an adventure with the hard-working Chevy Silverado. With nationwide delivery, we have the truck with the options you've been looking for. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Silverado from the largest inventory in East Texas or reserve your new Chevrolet today. Peter Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Soapy's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their third location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Soapy's is a place to be.
Once again, Soapy's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
Welcome back, everyone. We're almost ready to start the second half on an 83-degree night with absolutely no wind. The flag is completely limp in the end zone. Oh, something else. I noticed this stadium does not run north and south. It runs east and west because the sun was right just to our right when we got here going down in the west. We don't see many stadiums like that. Almost every stadium we go to is north and south, including Longview Stadium. Just a little tidbit there. Okay, Longview is going to receive the second half kickoff. We're waiting for both bands to get back up in the stands.
It's really not much room on the sidelines between the sidelines and the stands,
right.
So you can't. It's going to take a while to get these band members out of harm's way.
Yeah, and you don't want to try to play with them out there. We want to be safe. So Longview's going to get the ball, and we're going to see. Are they going to try to run it? Are they going to keep trying to throw? They had some success running the ball, especially to the left side, and you figure Highland Park's going to address that at halftime. Jarrett Lewis and Isaiah Harris both had, and Jordan Allen, all three actually had success running to the left side. Last year was the same way. Longview had trouble running to the right side. I think that might be because that's where Jack Curtis is, and he's awful hard to block. So we'll see what they do.
You haven't called his name as much as you did last year.
No, you're right. But we've called Rutledge's name on their offense as much as we did last year. And Longview really struggled to slow him down at receiver last year, and he's having a big night so far already now. Longview's got to continue to get pressure on Brendan Storer, their quarterback. He will tuck it and run. If they can get inside and get some pressure, they might start blitzing more. Highland Park was blitzing Jordan Allen a lot, and they forced him into a couple of mistakes.
We didn't get to talk about this, but the last time Longview actually played Highland Park in this stadium was 1966, a long time ago.
I was a student at Valley View Elementary at that time. Now, I know you guys were all, you were all grown and...
Okay.
You were in the elementary?
I was in 1966. I was in the 6th grade. I was. Johnny was in, I guess, the...
Junior.
You were in, junior in high school. Okay, enough of that. And Eddie was
he was in first grade.
Eddie was about 50 by then, I think. Okay, Jack Stone's ready to kick it off now. Amarian Hamilton on the near side and DeKalen Taylor's on the far side. Stone has a really strong leg. We'll see if he kicks it out of the end zone or if there's a return. And there it's deep, and it goes into the end zone and out of the end zone. So Longview's going to start at the 25. I mean, we saw Stone kicking 50. We saw him kick a 55-yard field goal in pregame, so we knew he had a strong leg. So Longview set up here. Jordan Allen is getting the play call from Coach King. He'll be out shortly. And we'll see what Longview can do to start the third quarter. Glad you're with us. Mike Richardson with Johnny Vaughn, Gene Morris, and Eddie Richardson here. We're ready for the second half. Isaiah Harris and Jarrett Lewis are the running backs, and Lewis runs, and it's picked up, and it's going to be a touchdown for Highland Park. Lewis fumbled the handoff, got hit immediately, fumbled the handoff, and Highland Park takes it in for a touchdown. Oh, that's a killer. And now there's they go and they do a celebration, and they get a 15-yard penalty. This is not the NFL, guys. That's what they did, and it'll be on the kickoff. But they do lead 13-3 with the extra point to come. It's going to be Sam Heinrich to kick the extra point. Rutledge is the holder. And
it's just unbelievable. On the first play of the second half, we've been talking about mistakes, and there was one. We fumble the football. They pick it up. They run it in from probably 22 or 3 yards, and now it's 13-3 Highland Park.
Highland Park had to get a member of their kicking team on, and now they're ready for the extra point. Snaps down, ball's up, and it's good. 14-3 Highland Park, 11:51 in the third quarter, and now there's another stoppage. No, it's not going to count. They have it's either a false start penalty or it could have been a legal formation. They didn't blow it dead, so it had to be a illegal formation. So they're going to have to back it up 5 yards and try again. We'll see if that gives Heinrich any problems. A kick will come from now from the 17-yard line. Now the 16. They moved up. Rutledge still to hold. There's a snap. Kicks away. And it's good. So this time it's going to count. 14-3. Highland Park back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
In today's low interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. One certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, everyone. 14-3 Highland Park on the first play. Disaster strikes.
Lobo fumbles the football. Jarrett Lewis put it on the ground. Matt Kemp picked it up, returned it 20 yards for the score. They converted the extra point. 14-3 Highland Park with 9 seconds gone in the third quarter. 11:51 to go, and it's kind of unbelievable. We start with the ball in one play, they get the score.
Yep. So after the penalty, Jack Stone's going to have to kick it off from his own 25-yard line. So I'm going to think this time we may get a shot at a return, because I don't think he can kick it 75 yards in the air, but we'll see. DeKalen Taylor is back at now he's backing up close to his 10. Hamilton is up around the 15. Now they're coming up a little bit. Don't want to come too much, or he'll kick it over your heads. Here he comes. There's the kick. It is deep, but this one is returnable. DeKalen Taylor at his own 15. Up the field, cuts to his left. He's hit, but he breaks a tackle up over the 30 to the 31, and that's where Longview will set up shop.
He did a good job of breaking that first tackle and gets Longview with pretty good field position to start.
Highland Park had pretty good coverage for starting on their own 25-yard line to run down the field. DeKalen Taylor is going to start out on offense, and Amarian Hamilton out also. Taylor goes with Hale to the far side, Hamilton to the near side. H-back is Victor Bush. One back. Jordan Allen back to throw. He's looking, and now he's scrambling around, and now he throws the ball out of bounds, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
He was looking for Hale, but he was covered, and then he got pressured. He came out of the pocket, still pressure on him, and he just threw it away at that point.
Now Hale and Hamilton go out, and J.T. Wright and Jarrett Lewis come back in. Yeah, they were trying to go deep, and it wasn't there, and the pressure came, and he was lucky to be able to get rid of the ball and not lose any yardage. Back in the I formation under center. Isaiah Harris, the fullback. Jarrett Lewis, the tailback. Hand off to Lewis. He's hit, but he gets a couple of yards, maybe, 2 yards to the 23, and it's going to be 3rd and 8, or 3rd and 8 from there. Longview really needs a first down here.
No kidding.
Taylor Tatum comes in, checks in for Jarrett Lewis. J.T. Wright's back in. Allen comes back in with the play. 15 seconds on the play clock. Hale and Wright go to the far side. I formation, Allen under center. Fakes the handoff. He rolls right. Oh, he could have run there.
See if
he does throw, and they're going to say it is a catch. Oh, nice throw and catch. That was J.T. Wright on that catch, and he tiptoed onto the sideline. The ball's up at the 45-yard line. That's a nice throw and great catch. Great footwork by J.T. Wright for a first down for Longview.
Yeah, first down Longview needed too, and it was a good throw and good catch, and J.T. Wright gets his first reception.
Now Wright goes to the far side again. DeKalen Taylor to the near side. Single receiver to this side. One back, that's Isaiah Harris. Hand off to him up the middle. He only gets, he gets 2. To the 47, 46, 47, 46 and a half. 2nd down and about 8. Longview's running a lot of personnel in and out on offense. There are a lot of different formations. 20 seconds on the play clock. Darrensburg goes out. Taylor Tatum comes back in. Hamilton is going to be wide to the near side along with Hale. 2 backs in the gun. Snap back, handoff up the middle. Nice hole there. I think that's Tatum. He jumped over a tackler, and it was Taylor Tatum, and he got it across midfield down to the 46. It's going to be 3rd and about a little over a yard for Longview. This is a big play. They've got to get this first down. I think if they don't get it, I can see 2 down territory coming. Victor Bush in at tight end. Darrensburg tight end on the near side. In the eye. And Longview's going to get a penalty.
Yeah, what happened is their defensive line right before the snap of the ball all shifted to the right, and when they did, Longview moved on the offensive line. That was Darrenberg. the tight end that moved, and that makes it 3rd and 7 instead of 3rd and 2.
Clock running, 9:32 left. Longview switches personnel. DeKalen Taylor and Hamilton both in the game now. Hamilton and Hale go to the far side. DeKalen Taylor to the near side.
Got to throw here.
One back. Jordan Allen rolls to the right, cuts up. Longview's going to get a holding penalty. He gets the first down, but it's not going to. It's going to come back. Longview's going to get a hold.
Man.
And that's going to back them up to their own 40 or 39. And it's going to be 3rd and a lot.
Mike, we just keep making mistakes at the wrong time. That time, actually going to make a play out of it, but the hold was called. It's going to wipe out the play, and Longview's now going to have 3rd and a whole lot.
About 16. 17. They need a big play here. Now Darinsburg comes back in at tight end.
Well, this year, when we've been in these situations, we've tried to go deep to Jalen Hale. So let's see if that happens here. He's going to be in the slot on the right side.
One back in the gun. It's the snap. Allen's looking, and he is looking deep over the middle, and it is caught. Oh, for a first down. Great. He's got the first down by 1 yard. That's a great catch. And let's see, that was Hale. Just like you said, look for Jalen Hale.
That's a big time catch.
He took a pretty big hit. He's going off the field, but he's under his own power. I think he's okay. But that was a huge play for Longview. They needed that. Now the ball's at the Highland Park 45, 1st and 10. J.T. Wright and DeKalen Taylor go to the far side now. 2 backs, Tatum and Isaiah Harris, both they're in the gun. Snap is a little bit late, and Longview's going to get another penalty for false start. Everybody moved but the center. Oh, that hurts too. It's 1st and 15 now. We're going the wrong direction. And now the clock runs again. 8:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Oh, he's got a 1st and 15. 2 tight ends, Darinsburg and Victor Bush. 2 receivers far side. That's DeKalen Taylor and J.T. Wright. Tatum the single back in the backfield. Highland Park shifts their defense again, and another flag.
Yeah.
This time it's delay a game. Longview didn't get the playoff. So now it's 1st and 20.
I mean, what else can we do wrong?
Everything that can go wrong is. And now the clock starts to run again. 1st down and 20. 18 seconds on the play clock. Allen comes to the huddle. This time Hale and Wright both go to the far side. Still 1 back. Wing on the near side. Snap back, handoff to Taylor, and he's going to get maybe a yard, maybe 2. 2nd down and 18. Tatum just didn't have any running room then. Now he comes out. Isaiah Harris will be the single back.
Well, it was 2nd and right around 20 yards, and you could, on this play, try to pick up some of it and not try to go for the whole ball of wax. We'll see what Longview tries to do.
Snap the ball, there, and they do. And no, they don't. They get another penalty, another delay of game penalty. They didn't get the play off again. Now it's going to be 2nd and 23.
You the quarterback has got to be looking at the play clock, and that's just a mistake that we've made too many times here tonight.
We talked about pre-snap penalties, and there's been a lot of them, but we've also, that holding penalty hurt us a while ago. Okay, Hamilton and Hale to the far side, back in the I formation. Handoff up the middle, and Taylor Tatum's broken loose. He's got up to about almost to the 50-yard line. That's a gain of about 10. And it's going to be third down and still about 14. I guess we'll give him about 9 on that carry. Still third down and long, but looks better than it did. Ball is at midfield. This time Allen's got to play in with 18 seconds to go on the clock. Single back. 2 receivers this near side, 1 to the far side. Snaps back. Allen's got time this time. Now he's being rushed, and now he scrambles, running to his left, and he's tackled after about a 3-yard gain, and now it's going to be 4th and long, and Longview's going to have to punt. The third quarter is over half over, and Highland Park hadn't had a snap yet, but yet they've scored a touchdown. Longview's had the ball the whole time, but nothing to show for it.
That's so unbelievable.
And they're going to get the ball back, and they're going to be up 2 scores already. Longview's trying to get everybody on the
We don't
field.
hurry. We're going to run out of time on the play clock again. It's down to 4. 1.
And we did get the playoff that snapped in. Michael Fields with a pretty deep kick there. It's going to bounce, and it's going to go inside the 10 to the 9 to the 8 to the 7, and Longview downs it there. Good coverage there. And not a bad kick by Michael Fields. A lot of it on the roll, but we'll take that. So 4:52 left. Highland Park gets the ball for the first time in the second half, and they're up 14-3. Longview's defense has got to make a stop.
Yeah. Ball down on the 7-yard line. Sometimes Highland Park, for these situations, will try to go on some of the deeper routes. They try to pick it up first down.
They did earlier. And they faked that, and then they hand off up the middle on a quick draw play to Christian Reeves, and he's up to about the 15. That's a gain of about 8. Second down there. Boone with the tackle there. It's just almost like a draw play, misdirection draw play. Second down. 2 backs. Highland Park now gets the snap, and they're throwing on a deep pass, and it's overthrown. Good coverage there by Chase Smith and Willie Nelson. They were both right there with the receiver. Ball was a little bit overthrown. Now it's going to be third down and about 3.
And that play kind of surprised me a little bit. It was 3rd and short, and you're deep in your own territory. I thought they might take a running play and see if they could pick up the first. Instead, they tried to throw it on a timing route, and it was overthrown. It was good coverage by Chase Smith.
10 seconds to get on the play clock. Snaps back. Rolling left. Screen play to the right, and it's set up.
Oh, my goodness.
30, 40, 50. Longview's trying to catch him. He cuts back. That's Jay Cox there. And finally, they get him down at the 23.
Longview was totally fooled on that play. It was a screen play. They looked left, came back to this side, made the perfect throw.
It's a 63-yard play on that screen pass. It's a great call by Highland Park. Now they're going to have the ball first and 10 from Longview's 22-yard line.
It was such a nice play, though. You got to give him credit.
Oh, yeah. There's Crosdale on the handoff that time, and he gets a couple down to the 20. They run 3 different backs in there. Reeves is their main ball carrier, but they do bring Jay Cox and Ben Crosdale in. Crosdale got to carry them. Reeves and Crosdale both in the backfield now with Storr. Now fakes a throw and run the draw play, and Longview's got him. No gain. Oh, good play there on defense. Oh, Ethan Pulte made a great tackle there. Going to bring up 3rd down and 8. This is a big play for Longview. 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. You would think they might run the quarterback draw play here. They've done that a couple of other times in this situation. Motion. No, they're back to throw, and they're going for the end zone, but Longview's got Storr in the backfield. And they sacked him, and now there's a penalty, and it's going to be, they're going to get Longview for a late hit, and it's going to give them a 1st down. They sacked the quarterback, and then the flag came out. It was going to be 4th down from the 25, and now it's going to be 1st down at the 12.5. Face mask is what they're calling. At the 13 now.
That's just such a huge turnaround. I mean, you look like you've got a sack, and it turns out they get the 1st down. They get the ball on the 13. And
they were going deep to the end zone, and Longview got the pressure on him, forced him out, sacked him, and got a 15-yard penalty.
And Longview really needs to keep them from scoring a touchdown here, because it's going to be tough to come back as it is, but there we got another penalty. That's them on Highland Park.
Yeah, that's the wide receiver on the near side jumped. It's Jackson Heiss. So they're going to back him up 5 yards. So now the ball will be at the 23. Still 2 in the backfield. Now Rutledge goes in motion to the far side. They're looking deep, and Longview's got him again, and now there's a penalty again, and let's hope that's a holding penalty.
I think it's a holding call called against Highland Park.
It is a holding penalty, and that's going to help. That's going to put the ball back at the 28-yard line, and it'll be, they've got to get to the 3, so it'll be, well, they got to get the ball to the 3 for the 1st down. That's going to be, I think it's 2nd down. They're showing 1st, but I think it's 2nd down.
This drive started back on their own 7-yard line, and they had the huge screen play. Now they've got it down to the.
Now they're saying 1st and 20. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. It is because they had gotten the 1st down on the penalty. So it's 1st and 25. Storr goes looking for the screen. Longview's got him trapped back at the 20, at the 35, and now there's another flag. 2 of them. You know, we heard this might happen. Now they're calling face mask again on Longview. That's going to give them 15 yards and an automatic 1st down. That's 2 face mask penalties on 2 sacks in 3 out of 3 plays. Going to take it down to the 20. 1:35 left. This is a tough hole to dig yourself out of. No, wait a minute. Now they're saying, okay, they got to get the. It's going to be 1st and 10 So they got to get the chain set. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 20 now. Now we're ready to go.
Better watch Rutledge.
Now handoff up the middle to Jay Cox. He's going to get it maybe a yard. Longview's got him there. Good defense there by Longview. It was Caden Brooks. Caden Brooks and made that tackle. 2nd down and 9. Two receivers near side, still two backs. They're looking to throw again, and Longview's got him again for the sack, and this time there's no penalty. He's all the way back to the 32. 3rd down, and they've got to get to the 10, so 3rd down and 22. They were trying to set up the screen, and Longview had it figured out, and the pressure came, and they got Brendan Storr for a pretty big loss there. About a 12-yard loss. Now Longview's trying to get on the play set. Okay. Motion to the near side. That's Rutledge. Now they're throwing it. Longview's intercepted it, and there's nobody between him. We're going to score a touchdown. Great play on defense. Interception for a touchdown. They tried to throw the screen, and Longview stepped inside right to him. I don't think Storr ever saw him.
I think it was Caden Brooks that returned that for the score.
Well, whoever it was can run. There was nobody going to catch him. As soon as he caught it, there was nobody had any shot at catching him. Brooks for the extra point. And now Longview's going to go for just one. There's a snap back. Brooks' kick, Fields' kick is up, and it's good. 14-10, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Back for the 4th quarter on 106.5 Jack FM in 1 minute.
If your loan isn't with Eastman Credit Union, you're missing out. Come to us for your next auto or RV loan. We'll do our best to find the loan that fits your budget and lifestyle. When you're ready for your loan, you can apply online, in a branch, or give us a call. Sign your documents from anywhere. We'll send the money when you're ready. Get 3 months with no payments, a great rate, and earn extraordinary dividends. ECU makes it convenient, and you leave happy.
Visit ECU for your next auto loan. It's what we do. Eastman Credit Union.
Come see for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. Experience fun and freedom with the Jeep line at Peters. These legendary vehicles are built with you in mind, with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Jeep from the largest inventory in East Texas with nationwide delivery, or reserve your new Jeep today. Peters Jeep in Longview.
You're listening to Longview Lobo football on Jack FM. The 4th quarter tonight is brought to you by Longview Kilgore Cable. Now with broadband speeds up to 250 megs. Find them at longviewcabletv.com for details on special offers starting at $19.95 per month. Now go Lobos!
Caden Brooks intercepts the screen pass and goes for a touchdown for Longview. The extra point's good. Longview still trails 14-10 to start the 4th quarter. Michael Fields is going to kick off. The wind has picked up a little bit now, and it seems to be in Longview's favor for the 4th quarter. So let's see if Fields kicks it to the end zone. Rutledge is the deepest of the 3 returners, and he's a speedster. They do kick it deep, and it is caught, and they're going to try to run it back from about the 3, back out, and he's got a lot of room too, and he's broken that out all the way across the 40. They kicked it to the corner man, And he ran it all the way back
to the 42.
To the 42.
On that last series, it looked like that Highland Park was going to go ahead and make this game 21-3, but Brooks gets the interception, returns it in 68 yards, and now we've got a 14-10 lead by Highland Park.
David Meany on that return caught it at his own 2-yard line and went up all the way across to the 40. And now there's a timeout. Highland Park calls a timeout coming out of a timeout after the kickoff. We'll be back on 106.5 Jack FM after this 30-second timeout.
In today's low-interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. 1 certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Back to play. 11:51 to go. Highland Park took a timeout before they ran their first play, and the play clock was still at 25 seconds, so I'm not sure exactly what was going on there.
They must have the wrong personnel in or something.
I wonder if maybe they had 12 men out there. 2 receivers near side. 2 backs. Storer looks to throw again. Now he's going to run, and he's got room. He's up across the 50, down to the 45, and out of bounds there. That's a first down at the Longview 45. Oh, they had pressure on him, but he found a hole and took it all the way down to the 45 for a gain of about 15. Or 13. Longview needs to make a stop here. Luke Rossley in the slot on the near side. Hand off to Reeves to the far side, and he's tackled after a gain of about 2. He tried to run wide, and Longview's been pretty good all year against anybody that's trying to run wide. They're so fast. Great play again. Second down and about 8. Reeves and Cox are the running backs. I don't see Rutledge in there. Rutledge is not in there.
No, he must have something wrong with him.
There's the snap back. He rolls to his left. Now he's throwing back to the right. Longview's got him. It was a screen. Longview hits him. He got a couple more yards down to the 42, but it's still going to be 3rd and about 6. Maybe 7. Now Rutledge comes back in. So you expect them to try to find him. And they've got trip receivers to the near side.
It's 3rd and 8, and in this situation, I think that whatever Highland Park thinks is their best play, that's what they're going to run right now, because this is a crucial play.
Store back, throws across the middle. It's caught for a first down.
Man.
At the 35, down into the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a nice play. Just a little dump pass over the middle, and the catch was made, and then a little short of the first down, but then he turned it in and got the first.
1st and 10 at the Longview 33.
That's a big first down for them.
10-12 to go, clock running. 1 back this time. That's Jay Cox. Storer going to run the ball, and there's a flag in the backfield, and that's got to be holding. I don't know what else it could be.
Well, it's thrown at the feet of 2 of their linemen, so it's got to be against one of them.
They're trying to decide which one of them they're going to blame. But the ball's coming back 10 yards. It's going to be 1st down and 20. I don't know who they held, but the flag came out quick. Ball goes all the way back to the 43. They like to throw those little screens. They also like to look for Rutledge. Christian Reeves hadn't been carrying the ball at all lately. He's had about one carry this whole second half. Jay Cox is a single back now, and Reeves has been their leading ball carrier, and it looks like they're going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them back on 106.5 Jack FM after this 30-second timeout.
Running a small business means just that, always running.
Ooh, you're not kidding.
Which is why this holiday, while the other guys, not mentioning any names, are kicking it back, we'll be kicking it into gear by leaving our doors open for you. So whatever the ing you need this holiday, whether it's packing, shipping, or mailboxing, we'll be right here waiting.
Now that's an ing worth celebrating.
The UPS Store, every ing for small business, all in one place.
The UPS Store.
The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Store's back to throw. He throws outside. It's caught for about a 5 yard gain. And he steps out of bounds there. It's just a little swing pass. It's a dump pass out in the flat to Rossley. Caden Brooks ran him out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 16 at the 39 of Longview. .9:29 in the clock running. Now nobody in the backfield with Store. 2 receivers far side, 3 to the near side. There he goes back to throw. He throws outside again, and he's hit him. He's caught, but he's hit. He gets away, and he's broken it down the sideline, and they finally get him out of bounds after the first down inside the, almost down to the 20-yard line. That's Longview had a man there, and he hit him right as soon as he caught the ball, and he broke the tackle and got about another 15 yards.
Yeah, that was really a great run after the catch and a big first down for them.
They're all the way down to the Longview 20, 1st and 10. One back. Store's going to throw out in the flat again. They found something over there. Now there's another penalty. That's got to be roughing the passer against Longview because his helmet's gone again. This is like the 3rd time. Yep, it is roughing the passer. It's going to be half the distance to the goal from where the end of the run, which was at the 17-yard line, so it's going to be at the 8.5-yard line, 1st and 10 and goal. Longview's. That's the 3rd or 4th penalty.
Yeah.
On hits to the quarterback.
Try to keep them from getting the touchdown here. Maybe force them to get the field goal.
8:42 and clock running. Highland Park taking plenty of time before they get the playoff. 2 receivers to each side, 1 back. That's Jay Cox. And now they look back to the sideline for another play change. This time they snap the ball. Now he's throwing over in the corner, and he's open, caught for the touchdown. Oh, great throw and catch. Ran a little wheel route. 20-10 Highland Park with the extra point to come.
And they confused the secondary as the inside guy ran it out and turned it up, and the other guy came inside, and Longview got crossed up in the secondary, and the touchdown pass complete.
There's a snap down. Heinrich's kick is up, and it's good. 21-10 Highland Park. 8:19 to go. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
You can buy flooring just about anywhere. So why deal with the folks at Johnny's Carpet One and Johnny's Flooring Outlet? They combine the buying power of a national cooperative for top quality and great value, along with the personal service of being locally owned. A huge inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl planks, custom tile showers, along with professional installation. Servicing East Texas for 30 years and voted best of East Texas. Johnny's Carpet One, 1800 Northeast Road, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet, 100 King Street, both in Longview.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Whoa, time out. This timeout is brought to you by Gans & Smith Insurance.
$8:19 to go, 21-10 Highland Park. They're going to kick it off to Longview. Hamilton will be deep along with DeKalin Taylor. And Jack Stone this time gets to kick it from the 40. So you would expect it's going to go into the end zone. Longview's got to mount a drive here. Stone's waiting for the whistle to blow. And now he's ready. Here he comes. There's the kick. It's deep, and it's gonna. Oh, did it go out of bounds? No, it went in the end zone. He kicked it out of the side of the end zone. Longview will take it over at the 25.
That last drive for them was 8-play, 58-yard drive for the touchdown. Store to Heiss was the touchdown play. So 8:19 to go here. I think that Longview's in a position now that they really need to score on this possession.
Yes.
At least get a field goal.
Two receivers near side. That's Hale and Wright. Snap back, handoff up the middle to Isaiah Harris. He's going to get 3 yards, maybe two. Just a handoff straight up the middle, out of the gun. Second down and about 8. Taylor Tatum in the backfield. Isaiah Harris at fullback. Taylor Tatum is in the deep back. Handoff to Harris again. This time he gets another couple up to the 30. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Oh, he's got to have this. They have picked up the pace, getting plays in. They're out of the huddle. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. 1 back. Jordan Allen rolling to his left side, throws, and it's incomplete.
It's a tough throw there. He rolled to the left, and the little turn in was over on the sideline, but he almost had to throw back to get it to him, and it was inaccurate pass and goes incomplete.
Well, he's going to go 3 and out and have to punt. Fourth down and 5. The punt team is coming on. Jay Cox deep. Michael Fields to punt. Josh Harrison to snap. There's the snap. Kicks away. This is a good punt this time. Fair catch call for, and you made at the 38-yard line. Pretty nice punt by Fields that time.
Yeah, that was a nice one. High and had to fair catch it. They're going to start on the 39-yard line.
It's a 36-yard punt, no return there. 7 minutes left. Highland Park's going to just run clock now.
Yeah, and Longview's down 2 scores, so they got to stop them here. They have to keep them out of the end zone in this possession. They need to get the ball back pretty quickly.
He's just now running more defensive guys on. Snaps back to Storer, and he's going to run right up the middle. He's got a pretty nice gain up to the 46-yard line. It's about 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. They're still going no huddle and hurry up offense, but they're in position to snap the ball whenever they get ready. But they're watching the clock or the play clock run down.
Yeah. They go no huddle, but they're ready to run a play, and they watch the clock and then use as much of it as they can and then run the play.
2nd and 3. Hand off to Cox, and this is Croasdale, and he gets about a yard. It's going to be 3rd down. Nice tackle there. I think that was Ethan Pulte again. And Boone. 3rd down and 3. 5:55 left.
We got to stop them here.
They're taking plenty of time again.
3rd and 3.
2 backs. Snaps back. Now they're looking to throw. Out.
Man.
It's caught for the 1st down. That's Christian Reeves. He's up across the 40 or down to across the 40 to the 35 and run out of bounds. That's a 1st down. It's going to make it really tough.
Yeah, that was a killer there.
Just a little swing pass.
But he was just really was almost uncovered as Longview just didn't have enough defensive people over there, and they outnumbered them and ran a little out route out of the backfield and made the catch, get the 1st.
Snap again. Handoff up the middle. Longview's got him, but he got maybe a yard, and John King's going to use his 1st timeout. Timeout, Longview. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The back to school special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Get reliable and fast Cable Link's broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
Welcome back, everyone. 5:22 to go. Highland Park leads Longview 21-10, and Highland Park's got a 2nd and 10 from the Longview 34.
You'd think they'd run the ball all the time here, but sometimes they'll throw those little quick passes.
And that's a reverse. And they've got room. And he jumps over a Longview tackler, and that's going to be a 1st down. Yeah. He hurdled the Longview tackler.
14-yard game and misdirection play. Longview was fooled by it, and he was able to turn the corner and pick up. Wait a minute. We've got a penalty.
They are. They're going to mark off. Let's see. It's holding. Okay.
Wow.
It's going to come back then. It's going to come back to the 44-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 20. Or 2nd and 20.
That's a big penalty there.
And the clock is stopped. They're in no hurry to run a play, but the clock's not running. It's 10 seconds on the play clock. Two backs with Storer. Now he's looking to throw to the right side. Longview's got him. It's caught, but Longview's hit him immediately at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 3rd down and 20.
Boone.
Longview is going to call another timeout. That was to Darian Boone again. So let's just keep it here. It's 3rd down and 20. If you're Highland Park, you either throw one deep, or you just run the ball and make Longview use another timeout, and then you can punt it.
Or you come back with one of the screen plays that they've run that have been pretty effective. But if Longview, if they can get the ball back, you've got a chance, and so they've got to make plays here.
This is the biggest play of the ball game. There they come back out on the field. Both teams are back out. Jay Cox is the single back. 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side, and Rutledge is in the slot.
Got to watch him.
See if Longview brings pressure. Here they come, and they got him, and he throws it, but it's incomplete, and that might be grounding because there wasn't anybody around. Well, yeah, they're going to say Jay Cox was in the area.
Yeah, he was trying to go to the screen underneath, and it was just a heavy pressure by Longview.
They brought everybody on the blitz, and they hit him right when he threw it, and it went straight into the ground. So now it's 4th down, and Highland Park's going to have to punt. So let's see, is Willie going back for the punt? Single. There's the snap back. Stone with a rugby kick. I think it's going to, well, no, it's going to hit. It's going to go down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. Oh, great. That's a great punt. Wow. From the 4, that's a 41-yard punt. And they're going to down it at the 3. If this kid doesn't already have a scholarship to kick in college, somebody's missing out. Jack Stone has done a fantastic job punting and kicking off. And then we saw him hit a 55-yard field goal in warm-ups. So Longview's going to start off. They're going to mark it at the 4. Allen in the gun. Quick throw out. It's caught. It's Jalen Hale, and he breaks loose. He makes a move, and he runs out of bounds up at the 25. So that's going to be a 1st down. That was just a quick throw out on a quick out to Hale, and he made a move on the tackler and got by him, and the second guy was able to run him out of bounds. He wasn't far off from going a lot further. They never did get him on the ground. So 1st and 10 Longview now at their own 25.
4:39 to play. Longview has only 1 timeout, so they got to get a quick score here.
Allen back to throw again. Now he's looking, scrambling, throws out, and is it caught? The catch? It is a catch. Oh, that's a Hamilton, Amarian Hamilton with the catch. It is a 1st down, so the clock's going to stop while they reset the chains. Now Longview snaps the ball, and did we get a?
Yeah, we got a procedure.
That's also going to. The clock will run when they mark that off too, because it was running before the play. No? Yeah, now it runs. Jordan Allen brings the play in. 1st and 15. Was a good throw to Marion Hamilton. Allen looking to throw on a slant to Hale. He's caught it, and he's up to the 40-yard line, but that's only a gain of about 8. It's going to be 2nd and 8. We'll call that one 7.
It's Hale's 4th reception of the night.
Longview's in a hurry up. Jalen Hale comes to the near side again. Jordan Allen back to throw, throwing deep to the outside, and it's caught, and he's loose. Can he beat him down the sideline? No, he got him out of bounds. Wow. Inside the 5. That was DeKalen Taylor, and we know how fast he is. They did knock him out at the 5-yard line of Highland Park. That's a great throw on the out pattern, and DeKalen Taylor broke a tackle, and one man saved the touchdown. 3:33 to go, and Longview's at the Highland Park 5-yard line. And they're running the clock. I thought inside of 5 minutes it didn't run, but I guess I'm wrong. Longview's got to hurry up.
And they need to get out of the huddle and get playoff.
6 seconds to go on the play clock. And they're not going to get it off, and John King has to call another timeout, his last timeout. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, it hurts because even if you score, if you don't get the onside kick, Highland Park can probably run the clock out just by sitting on the ball.
Well, the throw to DeKalen Taylor was it was a dart. He caught it near the sideline and made one guy miss, and then it was a race. But the safety coming over from the middle of the field finally caught him and pushed him out of bounds at the 5.
It was a 55-yard reception.
.310 left. Longview first and goal at the 5. One back. Motion to the near side. Jordan Allen rolls out. Caught. Touchdown. I think that's Taylor Tatum. Came out of the backfield. It's a touchdown, and Longview's going to, I guess they're going to have to go for 2 now.
Yep.
And now Isaiah Harris has come in. They got an extra tight end. Darrensburg is in. Taylor Tatum goes out. They're going to run one back. Hale and J.T. Wright on the near side. Jordan rolls out, throws, and it's incomplete.
That's tough when you're on the right hash to try to run sprint out pass. There's not a lot of room, and Highland Park played that pretty well.
So now Longview is within 5, 21-16. 3:06 to go. Back on 106.5 Jack FM in 30 seconds.
See for yourself why more East Texans buy at Peters than any other dealer. The Ram truck lineup at Peters is designed with work in mind so you can go further and experience more. Find the Ram truck that's right for you with the options you want. The latest models are arriving now, so pick your next new Ram truck from the largest inventory in East Texas or reserve your new truck today. Peters Ram in Longview.
Welcome back, everyone. 3:06 to go. 21-16. Highland Park leads.
That was a 5-play 96-yard drive. It was culminated with a 5-yard pass to Taylor Tatum.
So Longview, we expect them to kick onside.
Well, they got to. I mean, not only are they going to kick it, they've got to have it with 3:05 and no timeouts left.
Got to be careful not to go jump off sides. They've got these new kicking rules they installed a couple of years ago, and you can't get a big running start. And you have to have the right number of people on each side, and the officials are explaining that. So we've got both kickers out there, Fields and Vasquez. So we're waiting on the kick. Vasquez kicks it onside, and it's caught, and Highland Park got it at their own 49. 2 seconds come off the clock. Longview with no timeouts. They're not going to be able to stop the clock.
Yep, I don't think.
They're going to just run the ball, and they're not going to. The math says if you get them 3 and out, there'll be about a minute, maybe a little less than a minute left when they would have to punt. But you got to stop them here. Crosdale is the back. Now they hand off to him, and he's gotten he just broke a nice run. He got a first down. He got 12 yards on the play down to the Longview 40. That's something that they didn't need. Now they're going to run all the play clock all the way down before they snap the ball again, and I don't know if Longview's going to get the ball back or not. They needed to make a quick stop, and it didn't happen.
No.
15 seconds on the play clock, and Highland Park is just now.
He'll probably snap it with about 2 seconds on the play clock.
Do handoff up the middle. That's Crosdale again, and this time Longview's got him after a gain of 2, but the clock's still running at 2:17. Fairchild with the tackle. 24 seconds on the play clock. We're at the 2-minute mark on the game clock. You look for Highland Park just to run it again. Now they come out of their huddle. There's a snap. Oh, he almost dropped it. Yeah. Crosdale gets it, and he breaks away outside. That Longview gets him inbounds. The clock's going to run. It's 3rd down and about 2. He handed off straight up the middle, and then he broke to the outside. That's going to be 3rd and 3. 1:23 left. And 25 seconds on the play clock.
You just can't let them get it first. You got to stop them here.
Now down to 10 seconds on the play clock. They break the huddle. Look for him to hand off here, or maybe a quarterback run. Oh, and they got him. The quarterback kept it then, and it almost dropped the handoff. They were trying to make the handoff to Crosdale, and they didn't get it, and he almost dropped it. Okay, so there is a 13-second differential between the play clock and the game clock. So you expect Highland Park to run it down to 1 second and call a timeout. And then it'll be 4th down. They're not going to snap it here. 6 seconds, 5 seconds on the play clock. And now they call the timeout with 1 second left, and there's 13 seconds on the game clock, and it's 4th down. So we'll see. I'm going to guess they'll just kick it in the end zone, unless they want to try a 50-something yard field goal, and I wouldn't think they wouldn't want to do that.
Well, the thing is, when you do punt it, you do run the risk of snapping the ball back. It almost might be they may just choose to basically just run the ball in.
Well, we're gonna. They're still talking about it. Lonview's putting the defense back out. I think you're going to have to put somebody back. Jack Stone is the punter, and he is out on the field. But I'm wondering if he's just going to take the snap and run around and see how long he can avoid the tacklers.
I don't know if you want your punter running around too much.
13 seconds left. Motion to the near side. There's the snap. A rugby kick. Longview tried to block it, didn't get it, but he did kick it in the end zone. And there's 5 seconds to go. Longview's going to get one play from the 20-yard line.
Well.
So we'll see what they dial up here. I don't ever see them in practice running a 5-second play where you need 75 yards. So there's no telling what's coming.
I think you're just going to run your two biggest receivers out and throw it as far as you can and hope that.
Here we go. Jordan Allen's got the snap. He's throwing deep. Hale jumps up. He's triple covered. The ball falls to the ground. The clock's run out. Highland Park has beaten Longview 21-16. Great game. Longview got within one score but couldn't get the onside kick. Highland Park wins it. You know, they beat Longview by 5 last year too.
Yep, they did. And I think that they've won somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 straight district games, so they're not easy to beat in district.
No, and neither is Longview. So, final score is it's Highland Park 21 and Longview 16. We'll be back on 106.5 after this 3-minute timeout.
In today's low-interest rate environment, it's exciting to find a credit union paying over 1% without committing for at least 4 or 5 years. Telco Plus Credit Union is currently offering a 41-month promotional time deposit, yielding over 1.1% from $1,000 to $100,000 in deposits. 1 certificate per member. Contact Telco Plus Credit Union for complete details. Significant penalty for early withdrawal. Visit telcoplus.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
At McDaniel's Quality Body Works, we pride ourselves in quality, collision repair, and friendly service. McDaniel's is at the forefront of today's complex vehicles by being certified by General Motors, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan, Honda, Infiniti, Kia, and Hyundai. These certifications require intensive I-CAR training along with an investment in new equipment and technology. When you need peace of mind for collision repair, call McDaniel's Quality Body Works in Longview, Kilgore, or Gilmer.
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the applewood bacon. It's savory and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
For family adventures and family fun, Hayes RV Center is something for everyone. Taking care of you over the years at Hayes RV, the difference is clear. Great selection, best price you'll ever see. We got it all. It's all about family, it's all about fun. Hayes RV Center has something for everyone.
Soapy's Car Wash, a longtime sponsor of Longview Lobo football. Now with their 3rd location in Lakeport, plus the original on Highway 80 and their self-serve location on Wall Street in Longview. For savings and convenience, get a monthly pass good at the Highway 80 location or in Lakeport.
Soapy's is a place to be.
Once again, Soapy's Car Wash is proud to support Longview Lobo football. Go Lobos!
Trust, loyalty, actions. Strong words that have great meaning when looking for the right insurance agency. Gans & Smith is the oldest and largest independently owned insurance agency in Longview. Local and experienced, representing many fine companies like Germania Insurance. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Gans & Smith will earn your trust. Their office is at 1109 Judson Road or on the web at gans-smith.com. Gans & Smith Insurance. Find them on Facebook and go Lobos!
I can't wait to go back to school. I know, sounds nuts, but Mom and Dad said we're getting internet from Cable Link's broadband for back to school. We'll have downloads way faster than we do now. So even with all our gadgets online, Dad's laptop, Mom's smartphone, my sister's tablet, I'll have all the speed I need, you know, for reports and stuff. Plus, Mom says the local customer support makes it a great value. Get a great deal on internet for back to school.
The Back to School special with Cable Link's broadband has speeds of up to 50 megs download for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and free standard installation. Call Longview Kilgore Cable TV at 800-903-0508 or chat online at cablelinks.com today. Hurry, this offer runs out when the recess bell rings. Get reliable and fast Cable Link's broadband today for only $19.95 a month for 1 year and get free standard installation just in time for back to school. Contract is required. Some restrictions and conditions may apply. Offer expires without notice.
Welcome to the Longview Lobo postgame show
on 106.5 Jack FM.
Brought to you by Sory, Gilliland, and Hall Attorneys at Law.
Welcome back, everyone. Final score, Highland Park 21 and Longview 16. Johnny, you didn't have a whole lot of scoring in the first half, but second half, lots going on.
Lots was finished. The first it was 7. The score was 7-3, and then it ended up being 21-16. We went into the second quarter, and it was 0-0. Highland Park got the first score of the first half with an 8-play, 43-yard drive. The touchdown was a 5-yard Store to Rutledge pass play. 7-0 at that point. Highland Park with 8:05 to play in the half. On the ensuing kickoff, Taylor actually fumbled the football down in the end zone, gets it out to the 6-yard line, and Longview drives the length of the field. Looked like they were going to go for a score, and then there's a fumble that was picked up and was returned. Longview got the ball back. They moved the ball down and ended up with 7-3 as they kicked the field goal with 2:03 to play in the first half. No other scoring in that first half. The game was virtually an evenly played game. The second half, though, it seemed like that Highland Park was able just to do more good things than Longview. The Lobos ended up on their first possession. They had a 20-yard return for a score. That was made it 14-3 with 11:51 to go in the third quarter. So Mac Kemp with that return for the score. Longview Highland Park gets the ball back, and they go down. There's an interception by Caden Brooks. It was returned 68 yards. The score at that point was 14-10 with in the third period. So we start the fourth quarter. Had a 8-play, 58-yard drive. It was a 8-yard Stoker to Heiss play. That came with 8:19 to play in the fourth quarter, made it 21-10 Highland Park. Highland Park goes up 21-16 with 3:05 to play. Longview gets the ball back for the last time, but they can't move the ball. There's not enough time, and it was ended up 21-16 Highland Park. Longview's loses for the second year in a row. They played good the first half, the second half not as good, and they made quite a few mistakes. Wasn't their best effort, I don't think.
Just a lot of penalties. They all seem to come at the wrong times. I mean, they made plays on defense, but then they got some face mask penalties. They made plays on offense, and then they had some turnovers that hurt. It's a very hard-fought game. Not always played well by either team because Highland Park made mistakes too, but they made enough plays when they had to.
Stats for Longview. Taylor Tatum had 7 carries for 38 yards. Jarrett Lewis had 13 carries for 62 yards. Isaiah Harris had 7 for 33. Jordan Allen 3 carries for 2. Jordan Allen completed 10 of 19 passes. One of those was a touchdown pass. That was to Taylor Tatum. Hale led Longview in receptions. He had 4. Everybody else had 1, although Taylor Tatum had 1 for the score. For Highland Park, their leading rusher was Crowsdale. He had 10 carries for 45 yards. Reeds had 34. The quarterback Story had 8 carries for 9. He completed 15 of 24 passes. He threw 2 touchdown passes, one to Rutledge and one to Jackson Ayers. And I don't know, that's 2 years in a row we had a chance to win. Couldn't pull it out. Highland Park's now 5-1 on the season and 2-0 in district, and Longview goes to 5-2 on the season and 2-1 in district.
We think Coach King, not Coach Cox, wow. Coach King will be up here to talk to us, so we're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back on 106.5 after 3 minutes.
Many of our East Texas friends and neighbors have questions about the care of their loved ones in nursing homes. They just don't know who to ask. If you have a loved one who's been hurt or has an unexplained injury while living in a nursing home, please call the law offices of Sorey and Gilliland. They will discuss your options without any cost to you. As a community, it's important to look out for our elderly population and protect them. Sorey and Gilliland. Call 903-212-2822. That's 212-2822.
GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in Longview has once again been voted the best of East Texas. GZ's has the best sushi. GZ's serves the best Asian food, and GZ's mixes the best cocktail in East Texas. The attentive staff at GZ's strive to make your next dining experience memorable. It's not too early to book GZ's for your holiday party, company get-together, or special event. GZ's is the best at that, too. Call them at 247-8000, 247-8000. GZ's Asian Bistro and Sushi Bar in the Village on Jetson Road, Longview. The best.
You can buy flooring just about anywhere. So why deal with the folks at Johnny's Carpet One and Johnny's Flooring Outlet? They combine the buying power of a national cooperative for top quality and great value, along with the personal service of being locally owned. A huge inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl planks, custom tile showers, along with professional installation, servicing East Texas for 30 years and voted best of East Texas. Johnny's Carpet One, 1800 Northeastman Road, and Johnny's Flooring Outlet, 100 King Street, both in Longview.
Okay, let's move on to the artery. Perfect. What's next?
A Band-Aid?
Thanks, Andy. You always know just what my heart needs.
The best heart care makes you feel at home.
You look ready for some good news.
That's why at Christus, you always know your heart's in the right place and the right hands. To learn more, visit christushealth.org/myheart.
Welcome back, everyone. Coach King is up here with us now. Coach, very hard-fought game, but a tough loss.
Very tough loss. We just shot ourselves in the foot too many times. I thought defense would play pretty well all night long. I mean, even had the big turnover for a touchdown that kind of gave us the new life, and then offensively too many penalties, and got ourselves backed up there a couple of times to kill drives. You can't do that against good people, but they're a very good football team, and they don't do things to beat themselves, and that was the case tonight. We just too many mistakes, and we played hard, played with great effort, and we just can't make those mistakes in these big ball games.
There were a lot of big plays on both sides. A lot of good ones and a few not so good ones.
Yeah. Well, we need more to be good for us. We made a few. We missed some too, and that's the ones that just eat at you because those are game changers, and we missed some shots at some, but like I said, our kids kept battling. And, I'm proud of their effort.
Their offense is kind of different, I think, than most teams. They run a lot of complementary routes and try to get you confused in the secondary, and their quarterbacks are always accurate, and that's kind of some of that happened tonight. They got some people open and made some big plays. They're a tough team to beat.
Well, they are. I mean, they do a great job of coaching. Randy's as good as there is in the state, and his kids play extremely hard. We missed a couple of chances. We did bust a couple of coverages, didn't get a call, but I mean, still defensively, the effort that they gave was good enough to win. And didn't start second half very good. We came out, open the game, and get a big drive together, go down there and fumble, and that killed a drive, a scoring opportunity. And we missed another opportunity on the second drive, and then wound up kicking a field goal. Then we started the second half awful. Started with a fumble, they scoop and score. Busted the block, turn the guy loose, he hits the back, ball comes out. Can't do that. It's something that we ran in the first half, wasn't like it was a new play, and we blocked it like a new play, and the result was bad. And then we get this ball, and we have too many penalties there. We find a way to overcome the first set of sticks. So we got backed up, and Jaden caught a big ball, and still we mess around and have to punt the ball away and didn't do anything with it. So that kind of played in our hand.
You talked about penalties. You had several on offense and defense, and every single one of them seemed to be at just the worst time.
Well, yeah, we had third and short. I know we jumped one time to push us back, but that's what they do. Not like we didn't prepare for it and try to prepare the kids for it. Defensively, we had a couple of calls there on one drive, but we wound up getting a pick six on it. Defense just kept battling, and bad stuff was happening, and we'd get them stopped and give them a fresh set of sticks with something. It was always a face mask or roughing the passer. It seemed like something to give them a fresh set of downs, but they kept scrapping, got the ball back for us, and scored that pick six.
Defense really did shut down their Highland Park running game, though. I think they had maybe about 100 yards total. It was not. They didn't hurt you at all running.
Well, they hurt us more the draw. I think the draw was the biggest thing that hurt us, was the quarterback draw or the running back draw, and those were the two things that they had more success with. But as far as their power running game, though, they didn't. I thought our D-line played pretty well.
I guess one thing you can take out of games like this is you play a team that's a really good team, and you get a better feel for what you need to do to play those kind of teams and get better later on down the road into the playoffs. Highland Park's got a long history. They do a lot of good things, and it was a game tonight that we could have won, but we didn't. But it's not all bad, because we still can just go through district and get in the playoffs and see what happens there.
Well, it's bad tonight. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, because you had good enough effort to win. They can't make the mistakes that we made tonight and beat a good team and just keep overcoming them. But the kids battled, but that's what I told them after the game. That gives us one loss in district, but we still can get home field advantage. We still can be a higher seed in the playoffs to get a home game. And as far as all the other stuff, playing for the gold ball, you got to have some help from somebody, and that's really not the message I wanted to send. We got to take care of our own business moving forward. We have 3 of these left to play, and got a big one next week at our place.
Well, you mentioned that, and the rest of the season trying to get in the playoffs starts next week with another pretty big game, because Sherman is expected to be one of the playoff teams also. They're
all going to be big games the rest of the way, because I think of the 3 we got left, all are vying for that same spot, and along with us. So we're going to have to play good football, and find a way to regroup from this and come back Monday ready to go to work. And we had a couple went out, we lost in the middle of the game that they didn't finish the game. Hopefully they're not too bad.
Well, hopefully you'll get some of the ones back that have been out for a little while too.
We hope so. Some of those guys that were questionable during the week that didn't practice a whole lot, some of them played tonight. So I was proud of their efforts. Our kids played hard, and they played together, and it's what I told them. You're gonna find out who your friends are now, and we'll see what happens. We regroup. We're ready to go back Monday.
Well, you will be playing at home. You didn't get to play Sherman last year. COVID took that game out, but they got to be thinking what the history is trying to come to Lobos Stadium.
Well, I can tell you, watching Sherman, because we had video on them against Highland Park, and just kind of watching what they did. Their quarterback's a good player, and everybody in the district will tell you that. He can run it, he can throw it, and they got great skill guys. Kids they kind of remind me of our team. They're a scrappy bunch, and they're a very good football team.
It's been a long time since we played Sherman, too. I don't remember the last time.
Well, I've never played them, but if I'm not mistaken, I think they were open this week, too.
Yeah, yes, they were.
So that'll be another obstacle to overcome.
Okay, well, we appreciate you coming all the way up here. You did make that trip up like you promised us you would.
Yeah, I didn't hop. I wasn't excited.
Yeah, well, we made it up, too, actually.
It's going to be a lot better going down.
Yeah, that's true. It will be a whole lot easier going down. Well, so we will talk to you next week after a home win. We're going to come get back on track next week against Sherman.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Go Lobos.
Thank you. That's going to wrap it up here. We appreciate you being with us, and we look forward to having you with us next Friday for a home game at Lobos Stadium. 7:30 kickoff, 7 o'clock coaches show, and the broadcast will start about 7:20. So stay with us then. For Johnny Vaughn, Eddie Richardson, and Gene Morris, this is Mike Richardson, and thank you, Matt, for everything you do. Saying good night on 106.5 Jack FM.
Highland understands that one of the hardest decisions to make is whether or not to hire a lawyer, especially after an accident when you're dealing with insurance and health issues. Sorey and Gilliland will be providing you with a free consultation, and they will be accessible to you when you need them, even on the weekends. They will listen and help you all the way through your trial. Certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in Personal Injury Trial Law. Sorey and Gilliland, LLC, 903-212-2822.
Thanks for listening to the Longview Lobo Postgame Show, an exclusive broadcast presentation on 106.5 Jack FM.
Brought to you by Sorey, Gilliland, and Hall Attorneys at Law.